popping roll. I'm going all in. I got a bottle of Patron, and yes, my money feeling long, and yes, I'm smoking on it strong. I'm going all in. Every day we make it rain, busting open that champagne. It's going all in, all in. I'm going all in. I'm going all in. Drinking my wedding gin. You got a couple friends? Well, tell them girls they can come in. We popping rosé, looking through Cartiers. We got an ounce of Kush, so bring that OJ. Shout it, keep choosing, so just come my way. Sipping champagne and smoke this AK. A nigga up in the sky, so call me Mayday. Groupies calling my phone, but they on lay away. So let's go to the back, smoke this green, sip this jack. Got you laying on your back, beat that thing like rat-tat-tat. Ooh, we cutie, you got a big ass booty. Tell your friend fuck the club and let's go to my studio. Let go, we got the goose, we got the dro. We ain't leaving till by 4, so let's head to my hotel. The drunk got me moving just like a snail. We going all in, nigga, fuck a rip the scale. I got a bottle of Patron, and yes, my money feeling long, and yes, I'm smoking on it strong. I'm going all in. Every day we make it rain, busting open that champagne. It's going all in, all in. I'm going all in. I got a bottle of Patron, and yes, my money feeling long, and yes, I'm smoking on it strong. I'm going all in. Every day we make it rain, busting open that champagne. It's going all in, all in. I'm going all in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn, we out of all these bottles, we gon' need some more. A nigga tryna score, all in, guarantee to win. Bust open them bottles of Patron and then we back again. You smoking that mid, man, we smoking that Pakistan. Flyer than Peter Pan, this shit should be illegal, man. I'm whipping the Regal, man, higher than a seagull, man. Spinning like a ceiling fan, a nigga got them Benjamins. Ballin' like I'm Gucci, man, yeah, I like that Gucci, man. But I fuck with Louis, man, I even rock the Chewy, man. What you say, nigga? I'll even rock the Chewy, man. Hoes got my head so big like I'm Stewie, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girls riding in my ride. Doors of suicide like these bitches tryna fly. I call them kamikaze cause these niggas tryna die. I'm going all in, you can catch me in the sky. I got a bottle of Patron, and yes, my money feeling long, and yes, I'm smoking on it strong. I'm going all in. Every day we make it rain, busting open that champagne. It's going all in, all in. I'm going all in. I got a bottle of Patron, and yes, my money feeling long, and yes, I'm smoking on it strong. I'm going all in. Every day we make it rain, busting open that champagne. It's going all in, all in. I'm going all in. I make the ladies go so crazy that they wanna have my baby. Maybe it's my Mercedes, maybe cause my gravy. Maybe because I've been going in so lately that some of them wanna date me and some just wanna rape me. Haters wanna hate me, but haters can never break me. Haters only make me, and this girl, she will take me. This ain't B-ball, homeboy, you cannot fake me. Sit your ass down, little nigga, don't mistake me. Now get down low, drop the flow and make it roll. Do it fast, do it slow, go all in and do it show. Make that ass shake as the rose pose on all fours. If you a baller, ain't got that guala, then make it snow. Whoa, the club ain't closing till about 4, so let go. Back to the room so we can smoke on some dro. The party really just fucking begin. I'm going all in, I'm going all in. I got a bottle of Patron, and yes, my money feeling long, and yes, I'm smoking on it strong. I'm going all in. Every day we make it rain, busting open that champagne. It's going all in, all in. I'm going 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 all in.
Yeah! Woo! Alright, man, hold on. Motherfuckers got mad last time I got there and was trying to find my remote and shit. I found everything this time. Hey, my bad, y'all. My bad I'm late. Hold on, where's that? Okay. My bad, can y'all hear me? Testicles 1, 2, testicles 1, 2, testicles 1, 2 in the motherfucking building. Sound effects in check.
I done held you down, light skin.
Salute to everybody in the motherfucking building right now, man. We got 244 in the building right now. Hit that motherfucking like button for your boy. You feel me? We got a jam-packed show tonight. The link is in the description, but I have a lot to get off my chest before we even get into that. This is going to be an open discussion. You know what I'm saying? Not much of a debate, but it could turn into a debate because you never know how the show goes. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to Big Meech in the back. I'll get you in due time. BTC, Chicago, from Chicago for Chicago. Big Perm, Jules, Leo 2 Live, BTC. We on that motherfucking garage on deck. It's the same shit that got your boy a little tipsy last time. I'm gonna try to be relaxed this time because I ain't gonna lie, like last live was epic. A lot of different discussions, a lot of different things, you know. And I got a little tipsy. But I do feel like my point personally, got lost. And by my main point getting lost, it came off as me being a dick, or people just read the title and saw Tony D got a problem with UAs. Tony D hates UAs. Tony D don't like people that got UAs or any of that matter. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I even got it no more.
I don't owe you a goddamn thing, bruh. If I throw you some chitlins, you better be happy. And if you not happy, send it back.
Let me see something. Forgive me for that. I don't have that disclaimer no more. But I'll go ahead and repeat this, and I'm gonna get into why I'm saying what I'm saying. If you buy UAs for the foot or personal use, you have no, we don't have no quarrel with one another. We have no problem with one another. You feel what I'm saying? That is the main thing. We don't have nothing to even discuss about or talk about because in your eyes, in my eyes, you're not doing nothing wrong. However, for some reason, even with that being said, a lot of people take offense when they hear problem UA or UAs are bad, or they take the most offense. Before I even went live, I had about 3-4 people in the chat saying, hey man, if I don't hit on retail, fuck that, fuck paying resale. I'm going to the UA section. I'm going to the UA department. I'm cool with that. You're talking to you're beating a dead horse. Like, we have no problem. You can go do that, brother. You are not a problem at all in this situation. So let's just get that clear again, you know? I ain't gonna disclaimer it because I ain't gonna keep repeating it. I'll have people do that for me. Salutes to everybody in the chat. Salutes to all the people, man.
Get it off your chest, homie. Flexed biceps.
Salutes to Snigger Love. And we're gonna do the don't know difference. So like one of the guys in the comment section, I see him here now. SOG Flywire, y'all niggas that buy shoes from these stores are buying UAs anyway. You see what I'm saying? So salutes to him, but he's a person like that matter. My only question to that type of situation is when we start putting that type of stuff out, that you buying from retail, you buying UAs, or when we get to that level, you know what it is then? If that's the case, then why not motherfuckers that get UAs just sell them on StockX? If the shit is identical, if the shit is the same, or some people even say UAs are real, why not then just sell them on StockX and make a money, make a killing, man? It's all the same shit, right? Well, I think there more than likely is probably something that's morally wrong in your brain, but you can't say that it's morally wrong if it's the same shit. You feel me? That's another topic for discussion. Hold on. We do have a special guest that just popped up in here. I don't know why he's in here for. He's not probably used to even being over here. He might get fucking clapped by people in the comment section if he comes in here like this. Yo, you gotta put some motherfucking headphones on.
What up?
What's up? We got Harrison Neville. Do you want to talk about this? I'm gonna. You got time to sit in the background real quick? I got a couple things to get off my chest, and then I'll let you come in and talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find some headphones or something, and then I'll join back in here when I find them.
All right, cool. All right. Yep. All right, so we got Harrison in here. Yeah.
Let's get it, Tony.
You already know. Nothing wrong with UAs, just the hating ass motherfuckers hating on them. I agree with you on that. I don't hate on motherfuckers with that. So let me go ahead and get to my main point. Like I said, the StockX thing, that's not me throwing shots. That's just me saying when we get to that point where we're saying UAs are real, UAs are identical, UAs are made with the same material, we say they're the same shit. Niggas that getting shit from retail getting UAs, then what is our line then of where selling them on StockX is wrong? Like when does that be? Where do we make that wrong then? Because at that point, if you're telling me they real, they the same materials, the same factory, and niggas getting retail UAs, I don't see a problem with selling them on StockX at this point because I don't see the difference. What is the main difference here? What is the line? What is the divide that makes it now where like, nah, the reason why you can't sell them on StockX is because, bam, I need that. I need that from people who, you know, I just want to hear that from some people, but that part is not my main topic today. That's not what we're talking about today. But feel free when you do come in today and explain that. So Now let's get to the meat and potatoes. I woke up this morning. Skinny hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Skinny hit me up and told me some dude. We're not gonna shine light. I don't got no problem with him. You know what I'm saying? But it's another one of these situations where people hear stuff wrong, and I just want to clarify it. But some guy sent Skinny some information, a video or something, said Tony D have a problem with UAs and niggas that sell UAs, but he used to sell UAs. I got his ass. That nigga sell UAs. So I woke up to this information. Tony D used to sell UAs. How the fuck is he going at niggas about UAs when he used to sell UAs, right? That was the main thing. And I guess that I'm trying to hide that. I'm hiding that I sold UAs. I never said I did. You know, I never hid that was something that happened in the past. But we'll get to that. When I heard that, I was like, let me just check YouTube. I searched YouTube. I typed my name in and I searched it. And I found a video that was titled, matter of fact, I'm going to play the video too. The original video. It said Tony D Too Wild it said Tony D Too Wild as Repman 1109, aka Repman 1017. I saw who posted it. I've seen them before in the comment section. Salutes to them. You know, obviously there's a problem. You have a problem with me, and it's perfectly fine. You don't gotta like me. Not everybody's gonna like me. Not everybody's gonna like me, but they pushed that envelope that here's a video of Tony D as Repman 1109. And then I went to check the video and I seen that they tagged Damn D. I was like, okay, so they're trying to, you know, somebody is trying to push information around to Skinny, Zaya, Damn D to some sort of way, I guess, expose me or get me out of, you know, let's prove something, right? So I went to Damn D's video thinking, let me go look at Damn D, because Damn D put out a video, Tony D exposed for reviewing and selling fakes or whatever the fuck, right? And that person's in the comment section commenting 8 hours ago. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to build some rapport. Something is boiling with this person. I don't know why. You know, feel me? Salutes to Dollars World in the building, you know, for the $1 donation. ASAP Geo, let's get it, Tony. Salutes to him as well. So then I said, you know, I saw that. First and foremost, man, condolences to Damn D and the situation he's going through. I guess you that went
What the hell?
Yeah.
I have been away from the sneaker scene for a couple years, and I come back to find out there is a weirdo named Trollmageddon trying to brainwash everyone into thinking buying and wearing counterfeit shoes is the right thing to do. Wow.
Salutes to Black Guns for the $3 donation. What the hell? I've been away from YouTube scene for a couple years, and I come back to find out there's a weirdo named Trollmageddon trying to brainwash everyone into thinking and buying and wearing counterfeit shoes is the right thing to do. Wow. We'll get into that, Black Guns. I don't think Troll is brainwashing. I understand Troll. He understands me. I just think our messages sometimes interfere with one another, but I think that the outcome is the same. You feel me? No Limit, it wasn't you. I know who it was. I know who
it wasn't me.
I know.
Continue, Tony.
Salutes to No Limit. It wasn't you. We're good, No Limit. We good, bro. We're good. I don't hate you or nothing. But you got to understand where I'm coming from my thing. We'll talk about that. Or we can just agree to disagree. But my thing is... Bro, Damn D's...
Tony, these haters just cloud chasing.
Salutes to Turtle Dick Berry.
Keep winning, cool.
Yes, you already know. Salutes to Turtle Dick Berry in the building. You already know with that $2 donation. But yeah, let me continue on. Damn D, condolences and prayers sent to Damn D for the situation that's going on right now with his family, with his father. You don't give a fuck about that situation because you over here in the comments saying, yo, D, go check out your DM. And D already said he quit YouTube. He's taking a break or whatever he's doing. And you still want to push this envelope on Damn D right now when he's going through probably one of the hardest situations in his life ever. So that itself is a little fucked up for you to even do that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. You want to expose me for what I said. You know what I'm saying? Now, the problem with that video, however, was that, because I want to put everything out there. Like, if you're going to tell my story, let me tell it. Don't give it to Damn D or Skinny. Give it to me and then let me address it. Like, say, Tony, explain yourself. Like, do that. I'd rather explain my own story than have someone else explain it for me because they're not going to know they're not going to know anything about it. So, let me show you.
Started as UA on my channel, then seen the light bulb.
Started as UA on my channel, then seen the light. Salute to Snicker Love in the building. This is the video, and this is a website too. I'm gonna show y'all a little something. This is an old school website of mine, chat. Hold on, now I can't show it this way because I gotta do it another way. I'm gonna show you. There's an old school website that I used to have, right? And that old school website was basically an old website I had. An old website I owned, and if you go through there and you ever just want to sit back and read, bro, you can read the shit that I went through back in the day on YouTube. You can pretty much read, like, you could pretty much see my whole YouTube career through this. Here it goes. It's called thesoulfiends.com. I think, I guess the domain is still there. I didn't even know that. This is a website that I had made back in the day when I was doing reps. A lot of y'all may think I'm a new guy here, or that reps is something new or something, that the shit that's going on now is new and groundbreaking. This shit's been going on for years. I mean, this shit is, I don't know if the date is there, but I mean, this shit is like, the dates was here when I last time checked, but this shit is like 2013, 14 and shit like that. You feel me? But this is the video that they wanted to, you know, say Tony D Too Wild as Repman 1109. That was a dope intro. What's good, YouTube? It's SoulFiend 1109. We're gonna get into the review on the Jordan 12 taxis. So go ahead and hit that like button because it's gonna be a good one. Let's get into it. So yeah, man, this shoe right here is one of my top, I could say top, probably about top 15 shoe of all time. I would say top 10, but I don't want to jump too far. So I don't want to bore you with the old Tony D. The fucking motherfucker got a high top curly fade, fake Dominique Wilkins. The forehead has always been big, so your boy can see I ain't been losing no hair. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I look fatter then. You know what I'm saying? I done glowed up a little bit. This is me, as you can see over here. The box. You see this box? That little sticker right there and that little tape. You know what I'm saying? I got these shoes back when they released from Nike. I was in LA at the time, and this is my SoulFiend 1109 channel that did not get that much. It didn't live that long. It got clapped. But this was a channel where I reviewed authentic shoes. Right here, what you see is a breaking point in my, I guess, career. You know what I'm saying? Where I made the decision to stop doing replica reviews and focus mainly on real. At least I had a channel that did that. I was still trying to do another channel where I would do the UAs and the reps and all that, but I couldn't do it because YouTube continuously clapped me. When this channel got clapped, you can ask Zaya X. We had a discussion one day, me, Zaya X, and DB Town 24.
I respect everybody's opinion on the UA matter. At the end of the day, salute. Flexed biceps.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. We're just exposing myself right now, and then we're going to get, like I said, this is just a build-up, appetizers. We're going to have a fun day today. We're having a fucking fun day. Hit that motherfucking like button. It's free. Hit that like button. Salutes to Sneaker Love 83 for that $4.99. This was my main channel I was trying to run with, and I was still trying to do my UA thing. I was trying to keep one foot on each side because I enjoyed doing the UAs. I enjoyed the differences. I didn't have a problem. I was like the same way I thought then. I thought that, you know, I think now. The only difference that has changed from I don't know what that guy right there, this guy's brain was fully at this point. But I thought unauthorized sneakers were the same as retail, meaning that I was taking from that assembly line, basically Nike orders 100,000 pairs. I thought that the pairs I was getting was from that 100,000 pairs. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking they were the same as retail. Same thing, authentic, 100%, all that. That's what I thought of UAs. Some people say they still think that now. My opinions have shifted over time and thought differently. But this channel was for authentic retail shoes. I had other channels where I had the UAs and the AAAs and stuff from the websites. That got clapped, this got clapped, and I had to make a decision. And I told everybody, I said, I'm changing my name. I'm not doing Repman 1109 no more, and I'm doing Tony D Too Wild. And I remember DB Town 24, Zaya was in the chat. We was in the Skype chat, and I told them this, and they were like, man, you know, that's a big jump. That's a big risk, you know? But I knew that if I wanted to continue what I was doing, that I was going to have to make a decision. If I really wanted to take this YouTube shit seriously, I was going to have to make a decision. And I made that decision, and that decision paid off. But this is a video of some taxis that the person said Tony D Too Wild as Repman 1109. This is Tony D Too Wild as SoulFiend 1109. You can see at the bottom it says Repman 1017. There was not like I had multiple channels. This isn't like I don't know exactly what they were trying to push, but it made it seem as if they were trying to say that this is me reviewing fakes back then. Like, no, this is Nike product, official, authentic product. I still own those taxis to this day, and everything about it is fucking legit. Salutes to Derek Flocka. My question is, back when you was rep man, did you care about repping the Nike brand, and do you care about the Nike brand now? I don't care about repping any of them brands for the reason why I started Sample, Industries. This, because I realized I was repping a brand when I could rep my own shit. You know what I'm saying? I was repping it not knowingly. You know what I'm saying? Yes, do I promote it by showing?
My question is, back when you was rep man, did you care about repping the Nike brand, and do you care about the Nike brand now?
Me personally, like Nike has not, well, I don't think I've ever done anything sponsored by Nike.
There are UAs being sold for more than retail cause they aren't A grade. That being said, if it isn't A grade, then it's a you're coming from a reseller.
Okay, so it's the Dollars World. There's a UA being sold for more than retail because they aren't A grade. That being said, if it isn't A grade, then it's UA coming from a reseller. Okay, salutes to Dollars World. So this motherfucker hitting a little bit. Shit. So at the end of the day, Nike has never.
People could buy
you got them donuts.
Lambo that was almost exactly the same at a fraction of the price, they would, right?
Yeah, I mean, people do that now, Donnell. People do that now. My main, we gonna get to that. People do that now, though. Yes. And I'm not tripping about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not complaining about it. But what I'm trying to say here is that I had to make the decision. You know what I'm saying? To do what I had to do, and my mind was changing, and I went that way. I went with that decision, and I left it at that. So this is some shit right here. If you ever want to look it up. Soulfiend1109, that's my website. You can go through that and try to see if there's anything to expose me on or anything of that matter. Now, let's go ahead and get some other thing out the way. The person that was contacting Skinny said, how the fuck is Tony D talking about people who sell UAs when he sold UAs? He sold fakes. Never said I had a problem with people that sell UAs. Well, I guess I did with a small insert. I don't care about people who sell UAs as UAs. If you're selling UAs and letting people know that they're UA, you're not doing, I don't give a, you continue right up on. I was a part of that. I was getting shit from the Chinese factories back in the day. They were sending shit for free, and I didn't want a whole house full of UAs. I was trying to get shit off the same way I'm trying to get my real shit off now. I was trying to do the same shit back then. There's plenty of people that do it. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna put nobody's name because I'm not gonna incriminate nobody else. I'm cool with incriminate myself, even though it's, statute limitations, 5 years with counterfeiting. But at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with saying that. My problem is selling UAs as real. That's the point you missed, my brother. So please, don't try to force yourself to hate me. Don't try to force yourself to have a problem with me. I don't have a problem with you, man. But if you're gonna have a debate or you want to have a problem, please make sure you fill in all the lines. Don't leave it like, where don't leave it like that, man. If you're gonna report something, report the full thing. I don't have no problem with people selling UAs. I don't have a problem with people reselling UAs as long as it's stated that they're UA. The only reason why I had a problem with the Marciano situation was because Marciano said he was not making money off of it when he was. Now, that whole story, I'm out of that. Like, there's one side, there's two different sides. I'm stepping the fuck up out of there with that. So at the end of the day, I don't have a fucking problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said earlier with Yeezy Buster, he said he never got a shoe wrong legit checking it. You know what I'm saying? Him saying never, I have a problem with that. Because once you get hit with it, now you fucked up. So I wrote some notes because I didn't want my shit to get fucked up like last time. Jose B said, how come people who rock UAs now get super tight at people who pay resell?
How come people who rock UAs now get super tight at people who pay resell? But they get sensitive when they get clapped at. Keep the same energy.
I don't know, Jose. Like, honestly, like, I don't, at the end of the day, I don't pay the resell like that. Like somebody was saying I paid, someone else tried to expose me and say I paid resell for fucking Grateful Dead. I don't own Grateful Deads. I never owned a pair of Grateful Deads. I would love to own a pair of Grateful Deads. I don't own no Grateful Deads. What the fuck are they talking about? They sold me. Somebody said they sold me a pair of Grateful. I don't know where these stories are at, but we're holding people accountable at the end of the day. Now, what I would say about the situation is whenever I talk about UA, for some reason, people feel like I'm talking about them. If you're buying UAs because you missed out on the retail, hell, if you buying UAs because you don't even want to go through retail and you buying them early, I don't care about that. That's your money, man. I'm not going to tell you how to do that. You ain't about to tell me to not drink beer, and I'm not going to tell you to not buy UA. I'm not telling you that. Let me read some of these motherfucking things, man. I'm going to read this off. I wrote it down. I started my YouTube channel, which is no longer here, back in 2013, 2014. I came into sneakers in the very beginning of the replica YouTube community days. I came at the beginning of this shit. If y'all really know me, y'all know my story. I had a website called The Rep Game. It was a social media platform for the replica community where we talked about reps, we showed reps, we sold reps, we discussed reps, we did all that shit. We did everything on there. You know what I'm saying? I was doing that shit back then. The commission was another, like the commission, that old YouTube chat, that was back when we were doing fucking reps back then. Once UAs were introduced into the market as being gray market and being made with the same materials and all that, I back then believed they were real shoes that bypassed Nike retail stores and that I could buy directly from my home. So I was thinking, you know, that's what I thought. Some people still believe that, and that's fine. But I believe that, like, I'm buying what Nike is making. I'm buying from that specific factory that Nike is making from their specific assembly line. And I know that for a fact. That's what I was thinking I was doing. That's my thought. And that's why I was, like, all for it. Over the years, my mind transitioned from them being UAs to also, like, my mind transitioned from the UAs back then to being real to now saying UAs being, you know, fake. Identical still, whatever you want to call it. But that's how I looked at it. Let me see. And I said I transitioned from that real to fake for the simple fact that, yes, some could be made from the same factory. Also could be made, also some could be not from as well. Some could be made with partial materials that are from the retail. Some could be made from full materials from the retail. The thing is that it was hard to tell which is which. What Jenny Loop is selling is not always the same thing as what Linda is selling. They're not always selling from the same exact source. There's
Was been big since like 09 Yakel. Don't remember Sneaker Geeks?
Yeah, definitely Big Meech, Sleuth, yes. But the thing is that there's multiple factories doing it. You don't know what factory is selling the good, what's selling the bad, what's selling the 100%, what's selling the partial percent, what's selling from the same exact factory. We don't know. We are blindfolded. We just trust what the person that's giving us, what they're giving us. That's what that was all about. So, you know, that's where I had to make the decision where I don't know, so I can't say. Troll, I got you, bro. I'm gonna bring you in a few. I'm just trying to get this all before my main point gets misconstrued and we go jumping all around the fucking map because it's gonna get crazy once people start coming in here. Okay. During my times doing reps and UAs back then, it was very popular on YouTube and social media. It was very popular. What is going now isn't nothing new. That's not to discredit anyone doing it today, as I think the viewership has definitely gone up as well. UAs was popping back then. UA Toro Bravo 4s, Green Glow 4s, fucking Oreo 4s, Oreo 5s, all that stuff was being pumped UA identical to what the retail was getting. It was popping back then, same exact way. I think now, since the base or the overall buying of sneakers in general has increased, so has the overall buying of UAs
There's
increased.
Plenty of great content that comes from the UA and authentic on these YouTube platforms.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't have no problem with the information. We need that. We need those people. We need those people from both ends, real and fake. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So the viewers, you know, but UAs and me doing the reviews are what helped to get where, yeah, so basically I'm saying is the viewership has grown. And one thing that people need to understand is I'm not talking about UAs now because it's popping. I came from it. It's what helped pop me off. It's what helped pop my career off. When I made that transition from the UA to the real, people knew about me already because of what I did back then. Dells was fucking with me. Zaya was fucking with me. The big time motherfuckers that was doing authentics, Jumpman Bostic was fucking with me when I was doing the fakes. So I had grown and gotten a notoriety off of that. So once again, I can't spit on UA or the UA community or anything of that. I only have one issue. We're gonna get to that issue. And the issue is simple. I just think that people try to think that I'm dogging them or I'm dogging someone who's copying them. I'm not doing none of that. Stop it. I'm laying it all out there for you. Let me continue on. The videos and content out there is a cycle of what comes and goes. What we're going through now is what happened fucking 5 years ago. It's a cycle. It continues just like the cycle of Tony D did fakes. Oh shit. And they forget about it 3 years. Tony D did fakes, exposed. Oh shit. Tony D did fakes, exposed. Like it's a continuous cycle. This shit that's going on is a cycle, but it's more like I guess a snowball because it's building up. It's building up and getting bigger and bigger. Let me see. But one thing that is new or at least different is that the quality of UAs have improved, and that is definitely fact. So that's been the main difference from UAs back then. Now,
got my first UA today, and I will never pay over retail again. Them shits look exactly like the real.
I mean, I never said that's Disney and Kick. Salute to Disney and Kick for the $3. Salute to Pierre for the $1.99. Jose. I never said that wasn't the case, you know, and I'm not saying you said that either. I'm just saying, yeah, that's fact. I mean, they were, even back then, they were the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And nor am I ever telling anyone to buy resell. I think the concept was also that I support resell, or Tony D supports resell. When I told you, when I miss, I move on. I'm not putting my money in resellers' pockets. We got a lot to talk about today. I'm just gonna break this whole shit down, trust me. Now, as I stated before, I have no problem with anyone who buys UAs for the foot and for personal use, so let's get that out of there. When I did reviews of UAs back in the day, I didn't buy them because of resale, as I didn't have any money to do it. And there wasn't big outlets like StockX to go to even buy resale. I wasn't buying UAs like that back then. I was buying UAs and AAAs because I was able to get them for less than what the retail was actually going for. That was what I was doing. So I was getting them for retail price and below retail. Like, that's the one reason I was doing it. Resale wasn't as big as it was at all back then. There wasn't like a StockX and shit like that, and a market that was continuously going up and up and up. But I get it. I'm cool with that. Like, I understand if you buying it because you ain't trying to pay resale. I don't have a problem with that, once again. Now, one question I asked earlier, and I'll go ahead and, you know, it's not the meat and potatoes, but my main problem with the whole UA situation, not the people buying them, but this is my problem with a UA. The fear, my fear I have with it is two things. When people start saying UAs are real, they're made with identical materials, they're made with the same materials, and shit, they probably can be. They probably are. Who knows? I cannot myself. I don't have that stamp of approval. I'm not the all say be whatever the fuck you want to call it. I'm not. But the thing is, when we push that agenda over and over and over, then what is the person that wants to sell them on StockX? What is their deciding factor that's going to stop them from buying the UA? If the shit is made with the same materials, if the shit is made identical, if the shit is real, as some people say UAs are real, what is their deciding factor then? What light bulb is going to pop, or what's going to stop them from doing it? The moral? Because you can't say there's anything morally wrong if they're selling a authentic, real product. If the shit is real materials, same factory, everything's real. What is the problem then with selling it on a market like StockX? That's my question. I'm asking, I want to know what stops you from making that move? What is stopping you from saying, nah, I can't do it on StockX because, bam, I want to know why. I want to know that. That's all I want to know. So, let me see. I think that might be it. Now, yeah, this is the meat and potatoes. We talked about, you see the title, UAs, brands, hype beast, buyers, resellers, SHOETUBERS, all that. The verdict with all the problems and stuff, right? We've talked about a lot of them. And I'm somewhat wanting to build a family tree of this shit. there is one more thing, I guess we would say, that we haven't really focused on much. That is a big problem in my opinion. Let me turn this up.
Too many people watch other people's pockets. 4.
Yeah. Well, that's for people that's mad about resellers at the same time. But like I said, like I'm not here to support the resale shit. Trust me, fuck it. But I'm gonna talk about that too. But we talked about the brand. We talked about the resellers. Talked about me. I said I talked about my blame. You know what I'm saying? I've talked about the hype beast, the people that are buying and helping push the reseller thing. But there's another person who got to get this work. And we still talk about everything else. But the biggest of them all is not even the biggest of them all, but right under Nike is the retailers.
The shoe doesn't earn you respect. You being a stand-up human earns you the respect. People care too much about the hype. The hype doesn't matter, has never mattered. You are your own hype.
Salute to Pierre, man. And salute to Nathan S for that $10. The shoe doesn't earn you respect. You being a stand-up. Yeah, definitely. And that's why I don't care. At the end of the day, if you're wearing UAs, that don't mean you a fucking fake person. You could look. If we went to the club and I had real Travis Scotts and you had fake Travis Scotts and I knew they were fake, I'll probably treat you more nice than I would treat you if you had real on. Because I'm not finna fuck your shine up. I'm not about to be a dick and ruin. You might be in your fake Travis, your UAs or whatever, and you might be just feeling yourself and you all up and I want you to feel good about yourself. I'm not finna say, nigga, how you feeling good? Like I'm not that type of guy, bro. That's just not me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not that type of guy. I'm just not. That's not it. But the retailers. I was watching my man, and this video hasn't even dropped yet. Susan Mega Meezy, though. He talked about it as well. The problem is, resellers is like the big part, but retailers are above that. And retailers are becoming the resellers. Retailers are becoming the resellers and reselling to the resellers who are now reselling to the buyers. You go Nike. Nike then distributes to the retailers. The retailers then distribute to the resellers. The resellers then distribute to the buyers. That's the totem pole. We blame Nike for that. I blame Nike for not making enough product, for not combating bots and all that. And then we blame resellers for the fuck shit they doing, for they, blowing niggas' heads off. But how are they getting that? They're getting that from the retailers. Yes, there's a good portion of them are botting. However, a lot of them are getting them from retailers. You see in Sheik, whatever, with 144 pairs of Jordan 1 trophy rooms. We don't know if they're UA or if they're real or whatever. We have not been able to prove it, so I can't put that on him. Let's just say they're all real. He's getting them from the retailer. He got it from some sort of retailer that backdoored him all those pairs. And there you go. You know what I'm saying? Now
I'll try for retail, but if I enter 10 raffles and try on SNKRs, I'm not paying $1,800 for leather and suede when I paid $160 for my UA Travis. Respect to you.
And I get that. Everybody have said they are retail first, UA after. And I get that. That's what I'm saying. We're not talking about y'all. A lot of y'all don't even have to explain that to me. Because we don't have no problem with one another. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Don't put it in money. But the retailer is definitely feeding this whole thing. They're the ones that supplying that reseller the food. The hate you have for that reseller, they're getting fed by the retailer. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to throw something out there. Y'all going to think that Tony D is possibly...
Just don't be put here cracking heads for fakes.
Dolo, I got you. Who's the Dolo? Now, I'm about to bring Trollmageddon in here too. I think Troll.
It's all about how high
Troll,
the shoe makes
you got your hookah?
jump.
Troll,
Good sneakers make you jump really high.
Troll, you got your hookah ready? I need you to have your hookah. I don't think Troll can hear me. Troll, you got your hookah ready? You got his hookah ready too. I'm gonna bring him in a minute. But I'm gonna say this. It's truth to it. It's still, I say fuck resales and all that. I'm with you. I'm not paying it or whatever. But we have a lot of hate for them and we don't have a lot of hate for the person that's feeding them. Here's an analogy. Sometimes you guys hate my analogies and don't like them, but this is a good analogy to me. Resellers and retailers are like a reseller is like a nigga that is like a guy that fucked your bitch, who you gonna be mad at more? The reseller is the guy that fucked your bitch. The retailer is your bitch. I'm gonna be mad at my bitch first before I'm mad at the nigga that fucked my girl. He just trying to catch a nut. He just playing the game. He just trying to get some pussy. It's my girl who let the fuck shit happen. It's my girl who's letting a nigga stick their dick in her. The retailers are the ones that are allowing the fuck shit to happen. And then that goes up to the totem pole of Nike, because Nike's allowing the retailers to do it. Or Nike is giving shoes to people or retailers that are dishonest, and then the retailers are selling their shoes to people who are taking advantage of the situation. Can we get mad at people that are taking advantage of a situation or a system that is fucked up? Billionaires do it. They do it with taxes all the time and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, once again, I'm not supporting resellers, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to go and buy it from them. But we have to start applying pressure to these retailers. We got to start applying pressure to them as well, because they play a big part, if not majority of it. Now, before I let people in, my main problem with UAs, as I stated before, people who buy UAs to sell them as real. People who buy UAs to sell them as their real shoes. That is my main problem with UAs. That's it. The people that buy them to cop them and rock them on feet, we don't got a problem. The people who buy UAs to sell them as real. The reseller. And the reseller itself, which I gotta say, I understand from the points that you guys are saying. Fuck the reseller, because I'm trying to say authentic resellers and UA resellers when I should just be saying resellers in general. Resellers are resellers. Whether you're a UA reseller or a motherfucking authentic reseller, you are a reseller, and that is the culprit problem, or the biggest problem here that I respect. I get it.
Resellers and hype beasts are the gentrification of the sneaker community.
Exactly. So I'm gonna bring in Troll real quick, man. Troll, what's good, brother?
Yo.
What you think about what I'm saying now?
I mean, I agree with you. The flipping UA as real is definitely the only concern anybody should really be having.
But also, Troll, what do you feel about the retailer? How I'm saying they deserve this work as well.
They do, but I've also been more like, we don't really know yet if what it would be like if we just didn't have so many people copping hundreds of pairs at a time. You know what I mean? So many people copping hundreds of pairs at a time. So we don't even know if the amount of sneakers that they're putting out is enough, because let's just say let's just say they stop bots and they stop the Memphis plug backdooring. We might take 50% less L's for all we know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
But Troll, I want you to control you. I want to cut you off. I'm not going to cut nobody off. I'm not going to cut you off. You sure you want me to go? All I was just going to say is, but Troll, you do know, we got to admit that the sneaker game is way bigger than it is. The amount of buyers now are times 10. So, you know,
we can only speculate at this point regarding this issue. We won't know the truth until we can get answers from someone across the water. China.
Salute to Emmanuel Bay for the $5. We can only speculate at this point regarding this issue. We don't know the truth until we get an answer across the water. What are you specifically talking about, Emmanuel Bay? I like to know. And salute to Josh for the $2. Nike can make a unique NFT tag for each pair of shoe. Apparently, they're trying to combat botters, so we'll just have to wait and see more about that. Now, what I was just trying to say is, yeah, we can definitely say that Nike has to make more pairs. Now, you were saying that we have to see it from Nike's end first before we blame the retailer. We need Nike to make more pairs before we blame the retailers in. Is what you're saying? You hear me? The fuck?
Me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Troll.
My bad. I had to fix something real quick. Say that again?
You're saying we need to see Nike make more pairs first before we can blame retailers.
No, I'm saying we need to see the backdooring and the botting stop before we can fully blame retailers. Because like I said, if it's you, Tony, like you make sample merch, you got a certain quota, whatever mathematical equation you've come up with to say, yo, this should be enough. If like 100 people are taking 100 pairs of your jeans, that's not your fucking fault. You know what I mean? So why would you? And then people are crying like, please give us more, give us more. And you're like, but you know, our equation says that this ought to be enough. What's going on? You don't know that there's 100 people copping 100 pairs of jeans a piece and taking away from the ones that want to wear your shit.
Yeah, but Troll, you don't think that Nike knows what they're doing? Like, they know they can't make 2 million pairs of off-whites because they know that's going to ruin what they're trying to push.
Well, 2 million's a lot, yeah.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, no, but I mean, come on, bro. You don't think they made 2 million pairs of a Travis Scott fragment release that is not going to sell out? You know,
it'll sell out as long as they don't let anybody know that it's 2 million pairs. People just keep buying and buying. I've said they should do that. They should stop letting these so-called leaked numbers of the stock come out. Or maybe they're not really coming out. Maybe that's just somebody on Twitter with a following that puts it out there. Oh, there's going to be 150,000 limited. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows, man? I part of me does blame them, like, because I know they could fix it if they wanted to. But since they're not, the responsibility lands on us at the end of the day.
But I get you. I just still can't. Nike is shipping the shoes out to these stores still. These stores are the ones that are feeding a lot of these resellers at the end of the day. The botters are getting fed from their end. You can blame Nike for the botters because that's they're botting. Well, hell, I mean, the ones that are botting sneakers, but the ones that are botting other stores, you know, I don't know what kind of anti-cheat they can do for that, but
well, they can't. But the majority of the bulk of the pairs are coming out on Sneakers app. For instance, we don't get many releases here, and when we do, they're like 15 pairs per store or something like that, 30 pairs per store. So there's only like a couple pairs per size. So the apps is just some BS because you got to like link it to whatever store's near you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a little bit of the stock. Now I know other cities get like a ton of shit, but most of these pairs are coming from Sneakers app, and according to these resellers, Memphis is giving them all out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Botters are.
But say what even said himself that, you know, 1 million Concords sold out. What do you think 100,000 is going to do? And that's what I'm saying. I already, like, bro, trust me. I believe there's at least 2 million people in the world that are buying kicks or are a part of this sneaker shit. Look at the motherfuckers who followed sneakerheads on Instagram or whatever. Like, you put out a hype release, the motherfuckers are going to sell regardless. Even if people are, if you was to remove the resellers if no reseller could buy a Concord, the shoe would still sell out. In my opinion, I'm thinking that
it would. And I don't know if Nike is just not confident in themselves, or are they that afraid of a sneaker sitting? Like, I don't know what their motive is for not trying to make more money at the end of the day. Like, these people in China are strategically killing them as a business model, because when they sell out, they just make more, and when those sell out, they make more.
Yeah,
Nike could do the same thing. I don't know why they feel like they have to just do a one and done release. Like, how do you not want more money as a company? So yeah, I mean, we could be mad at them, but at the same time, I try to think realistically, what's more likely to happen? Is Nike going to abandon their entire business model? Or can we just kill the monster that we created? We created this at the end of the day. Back 15 years ago, somebody said, yo, I got the sneaker. You want it? Here, just give me 25 extra. And then the guy said, oh, he gave me 25. Let's see if I can get 50. And somebody said, okay, 50, let's try 200, and so on and so forth. Somebody just kept giving an inch and another inch and another inch and another inch. And now we're here. And because the prospect of getting that money is so high and so guaranteed, because so many sheep are falling in line, what comes next? Scammers, more resellers, finessing, all that. You know what I mean?
So when you talk resell to possibly get beat over the head.
I can finish it after you get your thought out.
Don't criticize us or point the finger at us for ruining the culture. Now resell. Fuck the culture with the long hijab penis.
Oh, you don't hear that? You don't hear it?
Nike and consumers want the product to be limited.
No, I don't hear that. Oh, that's not good. I gotta be able to hear you.
This is the crux of the issue.
I'm gonna fix it. Hold on. I think I gotta get this audio. Oh, that's why. Hold on. I got it now. You hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. Ryan said Nike and consumers want the product to be limited. People want the hype and they want something others can't have. This is a crucial issue. That was one thing. But Trollmageddon fanboy is if you don't fuck with the UAs, you want to spend your money on resale to possibly get beat over the head. That's on you guys. Don't criticize us to point the finger at us for ruining the culture. Nah, resale fuck the culture with a long Hager penis. Now, I don't know who you're talking to because I'm not blaming.
That people hear that wars are being resold by resellers.
No, I hear
the
it.
closer the resell industry will get to extinction.
Yeah, I'm not pointing the finger at UAs or people who buy UAs as ruining the culture. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why we keep donating it or even saying it in the comment because nobody is blaming that person for that. Nobody is saying that, or I'm not saying that. I don't know where the fuck.
Because they're getting desperate, Tony. They're getting fucking desperate. That's what it is. They got to find a way to legitimize these prices.
Okay, my bad. I guess I get the resellers are saying that. The resellers are saying y'all are ruining the culture.
And the people that habitually pay resell.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I would have to get it from someone who does that. Now, Harrison Neville, I don't know if Harrison's still. I would like to get him on here.
Can you all talk about the quality of the powder blues ones that just dropped this weekend? I've heard bad stuff about retail pairs.
I've already said that they came with some fucked up shit marks all over them, so I definitely agree with you, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Now,
what about if Nike and Adidas is in on the UA game?
That's been something that's been speculated, and I wouldn't be that much surprised, you know? At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised about it. One thing I'll say is, Troll, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man that lives in motion. I don't live
across that water is watching this live right now.
Damn.
Flexed biceps.
Yeah.
Flexed biceps. Flexed biceps.
Sneaker Love 83.
Skinny gang.
They watch everything, man. They watching every goddamn thing.
What is that?
They're saying flex biceps that the plugs overseas. The Chinese
Y'all gotta listen. He never said 250 for trophy rooms.
What in the fuck is going on, man?
Bro, they bringing in stuff from all realms.
Disney, you already came on and addressed that, so we good on that. We ain't even got to talk about Marciano. Now, what I was...
one more. Size 14, and that's how I know my shoes from StockX Israel. If they start making my size, it over. UA for life.
Well, they make AAAs in size 14, so you better watch out, man. You feel me? Salute to
if the individual buying the UA sneaker knows that they are UA sneakers and is willing to pay a little $20, $30 to have the shoes ordered for them, it shouldn't be a problem. I dwa for my boys.
Yeah, and once again, if you buy UAs for the personal, we don't have no problem with that.
Nike just need to make it a pre-order release. Simple. Nike can make more money and us consumer can actually get the sneakers in hand.
I believe that. I'm facts with that as well. And salute to Chilltown for the $4.99 retail trophy room. Salute to Tony.
UASMH # authentic # retail pairs.
So let me ask you something, Troll. What is the deciding factor with you that would stop you from selling a UA to StockX? Not for content, not for content, because you would do it for content, but you wouldn't do it now. Right now you wouldn't, but I know you want to do a lot. I know, like
yeah, I want to catch them.
Yeah, I
want to get evidence of that shit. But
trust me, me and Zaya, we talk behind the scenes, and I'm alley-ooping a motherfucking.
The way I see it was
Zaya about to talk.
Perfect.
We got a lot to talk about.
Want to mess up the resale market until people are done paying resell and sneakers become worthless.
So. Talk to me about that real quick. Go ahead. I'm gonna pause the.
What's stopping me, bro, is two things. One,
like steroid users in sports.
God damn, these motherfucking donations. Slow the donations down, god damn it. What the fuck? Slow them down real quick, man, because then y'all gonna get mad if I don't read them all. I'm gonna get impeached, man. What the fuck going on?
I didn't held you down, light skin.
God damn, you mean wealthy with the whack kicks and style? No, what the fuck is you? Is these old donations? I think these are old donations coming through right now. This bitch is behind.
Nah, there's a bunch of new ones that keep coming.
But you weren't talking about motherfucking Matt Wealthy.
For retail, move on. Don't throw you.
Nah, these are old. These are old. These are old. These are old, bro. Those are fucking old, bro. Those are old. Let me ask you this question, man. Yeah, go ahead and answer that question, bro.
All right. So like I said, it's two things that stopped me from doing it. First of all, I've resold 2 times in my life, and I just swore it off because to me, the stuff that I'm preaching, that's just a direct contradiction. Before I really got heavy into trying to stop this, like I tried it out, you know what I mean? And I think everybody who wants to talk down on something needs to at least see what it is or what it's like. Like I don't see the point in buying a sneaker with the intent to flip. It just and you call yourself a person who likes shoes. Like it doesn't make sense. For me, it's just I swore it off, and 2, I don't need that kind of heat if it gets found out. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine you flip that pair to somebody in the streets. They're going to come back. They're going to take it to some place that's going to now your reputation and their whatever, their pride or whatever is hinging on the opinion, not the factual evidence, because there is no authenticator position that exists. You're putting your life in somebody else's hands. And what if it's real and they say it's fake? And now the guy that you bought it from is going to come back with the toolie and be hunting you down. And then you got to look over your shoulder and all that. It ain't worth the heat that you're going to catch if it's discovered.
Okay. So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think I agree with you on this thing. And this is a whole nother thing. And you've preached a lot of different things here, but, making more pairs from Nike. If Nike was to start making hella pairs, one, they're gonna sell out. Let's say that the resellers are buying all those pairs. They'll have to sit on more pairs too, so their resale price will have to go down because they're not gonna want to sit on.
Exactly.
So I get it from that standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
It could be 2 fronts. Nike could come in this way and make more pairs. We could come in this way and stop buying. There's resellers buying hundreds of pairs just to make $30 profit. So let them go ahead and get to the point where that Off-White is only worth $30 more. You know what I'm saying?
So I seen I didn't watch it all. I saw some of Kais's video he dropped today, Coffee and Kicks and Coffee, something like the Coffee and Kicks. He said to boycott a release. What do you think about the boycotting?
Say that again.
Well,
I didn't see Kais's.
He said boycott a release will definitely do something, but I don't think that's pretty much, we're already pretty much boycotting now because we're not hitting on nothing, but the resellers are hitting on everything.
I don't know if Nike can tell, because how do you get all them pairs? They got
can't.
multiple accounts with multiple names and addresses. Like, to Nike, it looks like random people. But
and
then
I think I've seen MK in the chat say it himself that Nike doesn't see it this way, but scalpers selling out a shoe is definitely not the same as Nike thinks it's a sellout, but it's scalpers taking the loot.
No, I mean, we're not gonna sit here and act like they don't know that there's bots, because obviously they've come out and said they're gonna try to stop bots.
Yeah.
But to them, we're all just, you know, numbers on a ledger, on an accounting booklet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they need to start. Yes, a boycott of a release would help, because it would wake them up. Like, yo, people are actually mad. We don't really know how, they may not know how angry people are getting. Those dunks that released today, I'm sorry, bro. Them shit should have been outlet bound.
Yeah. Well, I ain't like I said, I don't know where people think I get everything, but I slept through that release. I slept through the fucking Kobe 6 All-Stars. I don't hit on shit. I really don't hit on nothing. I get my early shit because of the relationships I built with one store. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, I'm like everybody else. Now, it might not seem that way, but at the same time, I'm a content creator that revolves my content around giving that review and giving that thoughts and opinion on it. I don't think you can really fault me for that when that is, like, I guess, a job of mine.
That's your job.
So it's like, because that's been one of the arguments as the SHOETUBER thing, is that we hype shit, but it's like, what am I supposed to do then? Not review? You know, is that going to help me not no longer wanting to review a sneaker going to help the price go down? Like, okay,
so the hype doesn't come from you reviewing. The hype comes from the people that are like, it's going to be limited. Is it going to sit or sell?
Yeah, and I've heard that too. Yeah,
that's the hype. You just saying, yo, look at the shoe. It's nice.
You will not find me ever doing that type of video. Like, I might mention like these are going to end up being a problem, as in we can already tell how they're doing, and that might help. That might boost it up, but I'm never that guy. Like, there's a lot of YouTubers out there. People know, and you've talked about them. The first thing that is, they do, you know, sit or sell, or they do hold, or how much will it flip for, or that type of stuff. There's a lot of SHOETUBERs, and then there's a lot of, I guess you could say, sneaker resell.
They're resellers, bro.
Sneaker resell YouTubers or some shit like that, I guess.
And I don't know if they're doing it because behind the scenes they have a plug where they can load up on the pairs and they're trying to do their part to boost the price for when they decide to flip it.
Yeah.
That's what makes most sense to me. I'm not saying that's fact for everybody. Maybe they're just doing it for views, but they don't understand that by doing that, you're just breeding more of these bitches that come in and take all these pairs from the people that want it.
Yeah.
So the ones that are in the culture that just want to get the shoe and wear the shoe, like, that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be. You can't be supporting these people that are doing this sit or sell, or, you know, resell and flippity dippity and all that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just you're just hurting us all. because all the kids that are coming on to YouTube, when I walk in through the mall in my UAs and they're like, what are you doing wearing that? That's worth $1,500. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
And I definitely agree. Let me get some of these off the motherfucking chest because they're just coming in. I think my shit might be kind of fucked up. Like, I don't think my shit is even doing, I don't know what's going on right now, bro. These shits aren't even posting up right now. I don't know what is going on with my donations. Hold on. Because I'm seeing them. Okay, hold on. I think this is it now. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Now
At least he's reading them fast.
Yeah, they're getting like mismatched and shit, man. Like, hold on. Let me go down. Okay, salutes to Dre Jungles.
Real shoeheads support retail pairs.
I think we all support retail pairs. We all support retail pairs, but we just, people can't get their hands on it, and that's why they say fuck them, or at least fuck, the people that are selling the retail pairs for crazy prices.
I respect you, bro, but was burn my blood.
Man, what the fuck is going on with this motherfucking old shit, man? God damn, man. Salute to motherfucking Dre Jungles for the $3 right there. I don't have a problem with people who buy UAs. My issue is people that don't
Retail
even.
pairs equals NBA war apostrophe S equals
man, this guy.
church.
Hold on, I gotta skip these shits. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You on that confusing ass OBS system?
Yeah, but that bitch is reading old shit, bro. I don't have a problem with the people who buy UAs. My issue is with people that don't even give themselves a chance at retail, which a lot
work hard for the real thing. Then
I would love to address that.
Let me just skip. It keeps doing that sick kicks dude that was here the other day. I don't have a problem with people that buy UAs. I don't give themselves a chance to hit on retail. Only people that don't give them a chance. They have an option to switch.
At sick kicks, you work hard to get cracked over the.
Man, this shit is so fucking old, bro. I don't know what is going on. I don't have a problem with people who buy UAs. My issue is people that don't even give themselves a respect or a chance at retail, or people who buy UA but then hit on retail and now have the option to switch a rule. UA is cool if you're buying it for some fire shit. And that's exactly what I said. If you're buying UAs for the foot, then that's no problem with me.
Hold on, that comment had two meanings, right? So you're mad that the people who don't want to wait for their L, and you're also mad at the people who don't want to wait and then still try for the retail pair because you're afraid they're gonna switch it out.
That's what he's saying, yeah.
That's a whole lot of worrying and a whole lot of nonsense. Like, honestly, for me, I used to be the one that would wait for my L and then go UA. I don't do that anymore. Two reasons. Part of it is because I try to make a show and and it's funner to have UAs that are like the first version because it's only going to get better, which we can address the version thing too if you want later.
So chat, I'm gonna mute this bitch and I'm just gonna read the donations because it's coming in crazy. Salute to Chicago Seas. Nike should do what Telfair did and do a pre-order for the shoes. I'm gonna be down with that. We definitely agree with that at the end of the day. Salutes to Kicks and Beats for the $5. Now these new donations, he said here's another 5. Salutes to motherfucking Kicks and Beats for the $5 on that. I appreciate that. Old school, first come, first serve with his $4.99. Salutes to T sub chat. Did you see the strawberry cough drops that MK had? She's is getting crazy out here. Nah, I didn't see that. But I do know of another content creator. I'm not gonna put his name out because I'm gonna let him do it himself. But his fingers are getting a little shaky. Like he might be copping some soon. So be on the lookout. Nathan S said, and it's not the shoes too. You see what happened to PS5 and Xbox Series X and the AMD and Nvidia new cards, bots taking everything. Crazy, definitely true. I feel like the people that were doing sneaker reselling bots moved to the graphics cards as well. Like that's all that was. It's the same people that just
graphics cards are selling out.
Hell yeah, flipping. Flipper dipper. Yeah. Bro. Now be honest, I did a couple myself. I'm sorry.
I mean that shit's crazy. See, wherever there's profit to be made, somebody will come and monopolize, not capitalize, monopolize. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's Q said if customers realize they don't need shoes like that and the Nike makes more pairs, we will be in a better community. Definitely so. Zen Pulse, the culture is summed up in 3 words, hold or sell. Jesus Christ, aka Thriller with the $9.99. Even if you illuminate resells and bots, people are still going to take the L if they have 500,000 pairs and 1 million people want it. Somebody's going to lose, then it's spread across the world. I believe at the end of the day, bro, retailers are going to take extra money over selling something for retail. That is what it is. That's why I'm saying that they're a big problem in my opinion. If not every retailer either. I'm not going to put this on every single retailer. A lot of people do business and they do it legit, but you can't tell me that's not majority of people that when you see motherfuckers with 50 pairs, and they plugged in with some store, that store, they want that extra bread. They're not trying to. They got margins they got to cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's
why
they
have every incentive to be fucking around like that. But at the same time, it's like maybe they should blame the retailers for not putting out some more fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they can actually sell something. A lot of the stuff in these stores are like for the average person, like
you said, Troll, or somebody in the chat said the retail, those hot shits, they don't even hit the rack. When last time you seen a Jordan? Like, you might see it. Well, I don't know. I ain't been to the malls in a minute, but them shits don't even hit the sales rack. Them bitches are gone either through a fucking raffle or whatever.
No retros are hitting the rack, at least in adult sizes. GS sizes kind of do sometimes.
Yeah, you might get a linger.
But adult sizes, nah, man. No retros are just sitting there waiting for you to find it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not happening in most cities. I don't want to hear from you New York and Chicago people. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all different. But this is all a fucking joke to me at the end of the day. All these, and
let me get these last three, Trolls, so I can just get this and we can talk. I'm gonna go take a piss and you can talk too. Because the beer's hitting already. Salute the Copper Color King. Ooh, that kitty popping on a handstand. MK the Truth is the Morpheus out here. Thanks for saving me, bro. Salute the Copper Colored King for the $5. Michael Mendez. Just want to interrupt the conversation for a shout out. Salute to Michael. Appreciate that for that $20 motherfucking dollars. Salute to Javon Evans for the $1.99. UA and legit people get what you desire. Life is too short. Definitely. So that's what I'm saying. Like, my main thing was never aimed at UA reviewers, UA buyers, because that's where I come from. That's where I have evolved. I just had a fear within myself, is that, you know, what does that mean for when they hearing these things? Like, what does that do to stop them from thinking like, okay, it's legit, it's real, then they go and do that fuck shit. But to combat my own and play devil's advocate, in reality, I really shouldn't care, because those people that are getting their heads busted are the people that are, once again, helping the problem, the buyer.
Facts.
We want to say fuck resellers. So if they're doing that, they reselling UAs, it's still fuck that reseller, UA, whatever, it's still fuck that reseller. So I get it from that standpoint. Like, I understand it. I'm just stating my fear of where we're headed. At the end of the day, man, I'm not buying, you know, the resale shit like that. I'm not gonna say I never did. I bought here and there. Like I said, I bought Grinch 6s. I feel good about them. Where I got them, I feel good. And it is what it is. But I'm not buying every fucking release. And
the thing that's crazy though is you're so afraid of the wolves. You're afraid of the wolves, but the sheep aren't afraid of the wolves. Like I told you last time, like if it inspires scammers, it should scare the buyers. But I feel like, Troll, at least with our thoughts are different in a little bit, but I feel like you respect at the end of the day, what I stand on, you respect it, because it still eliminates the main problem. My thought is, if I miss, I don't pay resale, I don't get UA. Your thought is, you miss, you get UA. So we are both eliminating that resale market. We were both saying fuck it. Only difference is you're saying, Tony, don't feel the pressure, or don't feel bad about copping UAs, which that's just my own thing. Like, that's me. Like, I'm not gonna tell someone to not feel bad or to feel bad about copping UAs. I don't care about that. This is my personal opinion. And at the end of the day, as me being a YouTuber, that's just something that as far as with me, I'm not gonna push that. I'm just not gonna push going to get UA. Nothing wrong with it. You shouldn't, because that's not what your purpose is on here.
Yeah,
you know
exactly,
what I mean?
Exactly. And my purpose is not also saying buy resale, you know? That's also my purpose.
But there's nothing wrong with you saying, I don't have a problem with you for doing it.
Nah.
There's people out here talking about they have problems with it.
Yeah.
And like I said, if you don't buy it for resale and you don't sell, then you got no horse in this race and need to shut the hell up. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to admit that this is about your personal insecurities about yourself. If you don't have a horse in the race and you talking about, why are they getting a UA? What you're really saying is, I'm taking L's and I'm a little bit upset when I turn around and see another motherfucker with the shoe that I took an L on, and they able to just go around and walk around in it, and you know what I mean, be happy, and they skipping and playing, and I'm taking the L, and I'm sitting here because I just can't get a UA. You talking shit. You're just upset, and you don't want to admit it. As men, we're prideful. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, if you don't want to admit it yourself, you're an insecure little bitch. If you're sitting here talking shit about UAs, but you don't buy or sell sneakers on the resale market, you got no horse in this shit.
At the end of the day, if you're a viewer of mine, Troll, before you did YouTube or anything, you came to me like telling me, I fuck with you, man. I fuck with everything you're doing. Listen, man, I just missed out on those those Jordan, what's this drop recently? The Jordan 1 University Blues, man. Look, you know, I need them bad, Tony. I need them fucking bad, man. Look, I know that you, Tony, normally you can miss out and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But I got to get them, and I'm either about to drop 500 on StockX, or I might get a UA. What you admit? You know, which one do you push for? I'm gonna say, me personally, I'm not doing either or, but I'd rather you just go get from UA and know what you're getting than going from some secondary source at this point and risking it. Because I can't fully put my faith in StockX at this point.
And your trust.
I can't. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I can't do it.
And you can't put your trust in anybody who claims they can authenticate, because every single flaw, there's one flaw that's guaranteed to make a shoe a UA, and that is the invisible pin marks or the invisible stamp that only show up under a black light. To me, that's it, because any other flaw that appears on a UA, I have seen that same flaw appear on retail pairs, including the color difference on sneakers. I have seen it all. And all of you motherfuckers, I've been getting lied to for a minute now. Like, to be told that there's a perfect pair of retails is aesthetically is a fucking lie. And they're telling you that so they can justify charging you $600 or $700 more for a shoe that costs $190. That makes no sense to me. I'm gonna check out the chat while Tony's gone, because I know that we've kind of been missing a lot of shit. If you rock UAs, you might as well rock the light up Yeezys. And you know what? If those light up Yeezys were fire, I would rock them, because I don't give a fuck. If the shoe is dope, the shoe is dope. It's a shoe. They got Travis Scott PlayStations in like 4 different colorways, and some of them shits look fire. Like, what the hell are you talking about? The stamp is to prevent resell, though. I agree, MK. I agree they put that shit on there. Well, I was told that they use the stamps because when they stack all the UAs up in their warehouse, they got to stamp it so that they can differentiate which factory it came from, so they know what they're selling.
All right, let me get some of these donos real quick. You're forgetting something. Oh, no. Let me go down. Over a year ago, D-Man said, over a year ago, a reseller YouTuber posted a video of a custom Jordan 1 Travis Scott, kind of similar to the Fragment. Would it be wrong if he sold it for an insane price? I don't like that custom name. I don't like the custom name. Now, if they're real, well, it depends on what the base is made out of. And that's a whole nother, I don't like that custom shit. But like Shoe Surgeon taking a base of a shoe and reapplying it and all that, that custom shit is a very fine line here, because it's no longer, when they start adding and taking away stuff, even if it's what determines if the shoe is real? The soul? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a human being, right? What makes me me? What if I had my arms torn off, fake arms put on, my legs torn off, fake legs put off, my chest, whole body cavity torn off, and then put into a medical, I'm a fucking robot, and then everything's real except for my brain. Is my brain make me me? What if my brain was replicated and a computer was put in there on some fucking, like the Marvel WandaVision? Was that the real vision, or what makes you? The soul, the brain, the heart? What happens? What makes a real shoe?
Taking it to some cyberpunk shit.
Well, I'm just saying, because when people say customs, it's real because it's off the base. What part of the shoe makes it still real? Because you can rip off the base of a shoe and put a whole nother overtop.
If you got 1 inch of retail leather, it's a custom. I don't know, bro. That custom shit is nonsense.
That's what I'm saying. I rather not. I can't help you on that one. I can't. I
locked in on this comment though. Ryan Verrett, y'all want UAs to be authentic so bad, and you're missing the whole point. I beg to differ. I think that people like you want UAs to not be considered authentic more so than we want UAs to be authentic. We don't give a shit. That's the difference. Everybody want to talk about, run around and get badges of honor talking about how they don't give a fuck, but y'all give more fucks than anybody else, because you care about what we doing with our sneakers on our feet. You want the respect so bad from what you wear on your feet that you out here capping about something you don't even know about. Or you're a fucking greedy ass slime ball reseller. One of the two. You guys are the ones that want something to be something it's not. We just want a dope looking sneaker on our foot.
Hold on. So what was the comment person name that you read? What was his name?
Something Verrett. Hold on.
Okay.
Ryan Verrett.
Okay, because you forgot something. Said you guys are saying the main issue is selling UAs is real. Shouldn't the biggest issue be the fact that selling counterfeit is illegal? This is insane that we're starting to act like wearing, buying, or selling fakes is normal. Customs and Border Patrol.
Hold on.
You can answer that one if you want.
We have already debunked this. First of all, that article you're reading is old and outdated. The newer article issued by, I think it was the Federal Justice Court, which supersedes Customs and Border Patrol, has clearly said that buying replica clothing is not illegal in America if it's for the personal use. And over there in China, they don't give a fuck about what that ain't our problem. They selling it if it's illegal in their province or not. And a lot of them, it's not illegal. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. And by the way, you guys buying these early pairs, you're buying stolen goods. That's also illegal. It's also illegal to bot and hack websites. And it's also illegal to backdoor. So I don't want to hear it, bro. But because it's retail, it's okay. But us buying a shoe legally, we're allowed to buy any article of clothing we want if we're going to wear it. And that's facts. You want me to fuck your head up real quick, Tony?
Let me get through. Let me get through these last donos, and I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing nobody, bro. Because on my end, this shit is so fucking scattered. It is insane, bro. This shit is so fucking scattered. So I just gotta make sure.
You can't organize it by the date.
It's not. It's not even like allowing it and shit. It's weird. It's like asking me to accept certain shit and all that. Javon Evans said the following: UA and legit people is what you do. Okay, yeah. Hold on, Miko. Daryl Fly said, as a community, we are too Nike centric, so Nike has no incentive to change. Maybe if we start showing them love to more models like Form 84 and NBA, it would light the fire under them to actually listen to the community rather than ignore us. So listen, what Daryl said, I think I was talking a little bit to Zaya about this, and these are the words, the paraphrase words from Jacob Starr. He likes you a lot. He fucks with you, Troll. I think you've talked to Jacob once on my stream, maybe. Or something. I remember y'all had he likes you. He likes to watch you. He watches MK, he said too. But and this is his words, not my words, but he said he feels everybody on the resale shit. He feels everybody on the botting shit. But he said he begs to differ, or he questions that by buying the UA of a hype shoe, isn't that also pushing like the same thing isn't that also pushing the resale market? Because at the end of the day, if Troll buys a pair of off-white Jordan 1s and wears them, and a kid sees that on the street, they are low-key now being influenced in some sort of, maybe they might want to go and buy the shoe now so that they go to StockX. They don't know you personally, Troll, so they don't know your YouTube channel. They don't know that you got them this way. Because if they were to ask you where you got them from, you would tell them, I got them and you can get them. Like, you would tell them the truth. But the thing is, not everybody's going to see that. You know, you're in Vegas, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people see the kicks on your feet, and they don't know these things. So he was questioning, is buying that UA also pushing that same agenda that we hate from the people that are buying the resale?
I would say every action or everything can have ripple effects.
Yeah.
And how far those ripples go, you know what I mean, can or cannot always be controlled.
Definitely.
I would assume, like I said, we are actually a much smaller niche than the mass majority that buy sneakers. The Jordan and Off-White and all that shit, Travis Scott group are niche, and I think I would be accurate to say that a lot of people that know about these shoes are watching YouTube. At some point, that kid is going to come across one of my videos or MK's videos or some of the other UA people's videos, and their mind is going to be open, and they're going to realize the stupidity of the purchase they just made because they saw somebody rocking something and they wanted to get it. That at the same time, like, the point is, and has always been, to get it back to where we can just take way less L's. A lot of us we all got money, you know what I mean? We all got the $190 to spend on a shoe. That shit ain't cheap. Yeah. That's not we don't buying cheap shit. We all got money.
And one thing when I was doing my little research about earlier with the person with the taxi thing, I looked at my old Nike orders, And I noticed like in 2019, 18, 17, the amount of shoes I was buying from Nike was so much more than 2020. There was nothing in there, I don't think. 2020, I think 2020 was, no, it was like nothing in 2020. I think 2019 was like the last shoe, was like the candy cane 14s I hit on or some shit like that. But basically you could see like how it was a lot there, and then it just is no longer there. Like the amount of purchases that was being able to be done from the Nike.coms, like you could tell. So obviously there's something going on there. But I agree though with what Daryl said also, for the fact that like, yeah, like I hope this also can help us start looking at other things, because from my perspective, you know, when I pull out a Puma or I try to push a new model to my viewers, they laugh. Some people like it. Some people say fucking Pumas or ugly ass shit, or, you know, them Adidas and forums like that. You know what I'm saying? I hope that, you know, at the end of the day, we're buying, whether you buying UA or you buying resale, we buying into the hype. Like we're buying it because we know the value of it. Like you're not buying it. You might buy the Travis Scott because you like it, yes, but there's a part of you that probably buys it because like, you know, like this is a well sought after shoe. It's a very limited shoe that even if it's UA, because you know it's identical, nobody's gonna know the difference.
Some people might, yeah.
So
those UNCs were fairly hyped, and I didn't get them because I've got Obsidians, and those look way too close to that for me. So I mean, the hype. There are people that just need to not only like disconnect from this whole like it's got to be authentic, or I got to pay resell, but they got to disconnect from the hype monster as well. Like
my shoe game, is that you? Just want to confirm. My shoe game.
That's him for sure.
You got a picture usually. My shoe game, you there?
Yo,
what's good, brother? Let me get these donos in real quick so I don't got them get impeached. Hold on. Salutes to Daryl B though. Dot B said no, not even mids or lows in some cases. Yeah, I mean those are fucking flying off the fucking shelf too.
Oh yeah.
What the sneakers with the $10 salute to what the sneakers? Hold on, I'm gonna mute my shoe game real quick because you had some stuff playing in the background. Troll is right. The hold to sell videos does make people want to resell more somewhat instead of actually rock the shoe. So in actuality, I blame Tony D, UBK, and Jumper Man Chris, old fucks. Fuck niggas. What the sneakers? That's a cap. You know I don't fucking do that flipper sale. I don't do all that shit, bro. So I ain't with that. I rock my shit at the end of the day. And if I don't rock it, it's because I got too many goddamn shoes. Sue's a shoe apocalypse. Thousands of people in here. We need them 1,000 likes. Salutes. We need 1,000 motherfucking likes, man. Hit that goddamn like button. 1242. We about to hit another fucking record, ma. Let go, ma. I'm not saying mom. I'm saying like mom. I'm saying mom. Salutes to Shoepocalypse, man. You already know he donated 2 times for that $4.99. Salutes to motherfucking Shoepocalypse, man. Salutes to Splash. It's the rich white kids from the Yeezy era ruining black culture with their parents' credit cards and bots, profiting off of black style and achievements. Splash said, and he followed up and said it. Oh, he said it. Maybe my shit's starting to fix. It's doubling up. The motherfucking things are doubling up now. Yeah, all this shit's coming in now. It's all coming in. Okay,
I got locked in on another one.
Okay,
hold
on. I got you. Lock in on it. Highlight it. Here it goes. So let me ask you a question. Are you going UA or retail? If you're talking to me, Dre, I'm going nothing. But so let me ask you, are you going UA or retail? If you know you got a definite hit. Oh, I'm going retail. Salutes to Just a Guy for the $5. If you wear MLB/NFL hats or jerseys, you're wearing a replica. It's literally an option on their sites. We know what the difference in that is, though, man. Come on. It got this motherfucking seal thing right here. We know the difference with that, but I get what you're saying. Replica jerseys, swingman jerseys, authentic jerseys. I get it. A Fid with the kick said, the last nigga I ever got from retail was the Court Purple 4s. Damn. It's a minute. All right, Troll, lock in on him. Get it.
So this guy, Crash Skull Bust, and I have a feeling people say this just to try to get me to get the eye of Sauron on their ass. But like, yo, he says, people wear UA sneakers to gain clout. The fact that you think clout and sneakers are connected, that's your fucking mental problem. All right, we see a shoe, we get UAs because we like the shoe. Most of us in here that are getting these retros are 30 plus years old. We in the 90s, we like bulky. All these Jordan retros are bulky shoes. You know what I mean? Like we like that. The newer generation is wearing Vans that look like a second skin. You know what I mean, on their foot. Like these this is just an aesthetic we like. I do not equate clout to any shoe.
Well, I'll say this. People who buy UAs that are buying the hype releases, they're buying it for the hype. They might like the shoe, they might do it. Now,
So what about if I buy GRs?
Wait, because the people are boiling. They're ready to kill me now. They're ready to kill me because I just said. But the people who buy retail or resell are buying the same exact reasoning. I feel like we're all buying because of the hype, or maybe because we like the shoe. We're all buying. If you want to say, you can't say UA people are buying for clout, because people who are paying resell or paying retail are buying for clout as well. Basically, what I'm saying. At the end of the day, if fucking dunks were to be lame now, motherfuckers that were buying them retail wouldn't buy them. The motherfuckers who paying resell wouldn't buy them. Resell would go down, and motherfuckers that got UAs would not probably buy them. We're all buying shoes because of motherfuckers who weren't buying dunks 3-4 years ago are now buying dunks. That means something. That means something.
No, bro, you're projecting your inner insecurities onto us.
For me, or you talking about?
No, that idiot in the comments that said that, like, yo.
I don't look at like you buying UAs because you can't get it. You want clout. I don't look at it that way, because I feel like people that buy, like, I'm not even knocking my man, but like, you know, Kais be buying shit because it's limited. Kais will go hype and be a hype beast. Like,
yeah, I'm not the same motherfuckers want to be like, yo, why are you getting GRs in UA? Why don't you just go get the hype shit? Like, that makes sense. And then on the other side, they're like, you buying UAs for clout? Bro, I'm not buying a reverse grape for clout. Okay.
I won't put that on anybody buying UAs, because like I said, people are buying real, people are buying resale. Not even saying that they're buying it for clout, but the thing is that the shit being stuffed in their fucking face repeatedly is eventually going to make you like it. It's been times where you hate a song and you keep hearing that song over and over and over. You eventually say, this shit kind of riding, or it's growing on me. Dunks have been forced down our throats for about 2 years now. People that might have people, like I said, 3-4 years ago, I went and watched lives I watched videos when I was in China, and motherfuckers was, them bitches were sitting on shelves. Even me, like I wasn't batting an eye at them. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like,
I'm telling you, go look at them dunks that released today, bro. That looks like a preschool shoe. That looks like something I put my daughter in the first day of school, man.
My shoe game. Go ahead, my shoe game. What's you say?
What's up? Hey, this is a question for both of y'all. What happened to the days of, if you missed out, right? Fuck it, on to the next shoe, and then maybe a year, 2 years down the line, you can double back and possibly get that shoe that was high as fuck 2 or 3 years before. Now you can catch it at a low retail or low resale. The Kobe 9s, what does, if I'm correct? Expensive shoe when it first came out. Retail was $140. God dang, we all knew that shoe skyrocketed at like 7-something. A year ago, or maybe 2 years ago, I was able to get that shoe DS. The only thing it was missing was the fucking box, but it had the shoestrings, it had sole protectors on it and everything. I was able to get that shoe for like $220 before, Kobe died. You know what I'm saying? So why not just miss out, say, fuck it, don't buy no UAs, just fuck the release.
So I'll go
and
first.
You might be able to double back and get it later on. So why can't we do that?
So I'll go first because it's easier for me, and I know you got more. My shoe game, and this is not knocking anybody, but my shoe game, that's what I do already. So that's what I do. Already. So like I can move on. I don't have a problem though if you can't move on. If you need it, I don't have a problem with that. So let me state it again. I don't have a problem with the person who gotta have it, or they're not going to fuck that. I'm not gonna miss out on the shoe because it's real or fake. I'm gonna go cop the shoe because I got I'm not gonna put that on you. Is what I'm saying. Like, I'm cool with that, and I don't have no problem with you doing that. But I personally, I'm cool with missing out. Like you said, I missed out on the LeBron 8s, and I went and got them later on for below retail. Like, I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna say that I also don't have a problem with that. But you're saying what's wrong? Are you asking what's wrong with it? My shoe game? Was that what you were saying?
No, I'm saying, like, what happened to the days? Because I'm pretty sure me and you are around the same age, Troll. What happened to the days of saying, fuck it, man?
Okay, I got you.
You can't always get them. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened, my shoe game. The days of that are over, because if we miss out on a shoe, we know another one's coming, and most likely we'll cop. Now, if we miss out on a shoe, we know a whole bunch of them are coming, and we're not gonna cop. We're just not. And I keep trying and keep trying. And I'm not trying to fill out 8,000 raffles. I should, you know what I mean, to try to hit one or two sneakers every year. You know what I'm saying? Back then, we could miss out because we knew we were going to be able to cop another one the next week. But you get tired of taking L's,
Hold
man.
on. Hey, man, I see people are trying to get in. This bitch is full right now. It keeps saying someone's trying to get in. I don't know who the fuck it is. If you are a content creator trying to get in, feel free to let me know in the chat so I can try to leave over some room. We have a lot of people. I just don't want to have so many people where we're cutting everybody off like last time, nor do I want people's thoughts to get fucked up and all that. Like, I just want to keep it very...
You gonna have 4 at a time?
What's going on, DS?
What's good, y'all? So yesterday I went live and I was talking about consignment shops, and there was a store around my way. So I was going live asking people, do you think they're UAs? Do you think they're legit? But we can't knock everything as UAs because, you know, that Durant, you know? But we all know that the resellers and everything, they pretty much messing up the game for us. So what Troll is trying to do, and I understand what Troll trying to do, is like boycott the resellers. Not boycott release, but boycott the resellers so we could all try to get pairs and everything. I understand 100% with that. But my whole thing with the UAs is like allegedly, right? We can't confirm that they're all coming from the same factory because we're not there. So allegedly, like, are they coming from the same factory or not?
All right, put that shit to bed. They're not coming from the same factory, at least not all of them. It would be naive to think that there aren't some out there from the same factory that leak out.
Yeah.
But that needs to be, if that's a defense or a reason to discredit UAs, that needs to get put to bed right now. They're not the UA term has evolved and changed. It's no longer an extra pair from Nike that gets released. It is now a shoe that is made from the same materials with the same build structure and everything else, to where it's close enough to where it's the same type of product. It's nothing for these guys to make a shoe. China's been making sneakers for decades.
Hey, everybody blowing up. Look, I'm kicking people out. MK got to jump in. Like, y'all don't have to always blow the chat up. I see the chat. I see MK. I seen him say put me in.
Holy crap.
But the link is always in the description. Always in the description for moving forward. So there's no link that has to even be in the chat. It's in the description. Right now I have room for one. I'm trying to kick people so he can get in. So he has to come in, bro. 2, 3, 4, 5.
But yeah,
6,
DS
7, 8,
Nike
9,
contracts multiple factories for each release, and there's other factories that are in China that just get the blueprints and make the shoe. If I build your house over here, it's the same fucking house.
By the way, like, I've seen the chat once again thinking that this is some sort of debate, or that somebody was going over to MK and telling him I was talking shit about him. I don't do that. I put names on it if it's a personal issue. Okay? So please, chat, stop with that fuck shit, the stirring the pot. If I have a problem with someone, I can address them specifically. But that happened last time, right? This is not a debate. This is like an open discussion at the end of the day. I'm letting everybody try to talk, get their 2 cents off, let people discuss it with one another, and open up my motherfucking platform. We got 1,300 in this bitch. Y'all need to hit the motherfucking like button.
Yo, Tony, I don't think MK thinks you're talking about him.
The other day, MK did come in. He was kind of like, "Yo, who's talking shit or something?" He did something one time, and I was like, "Bro, I don't know who the fuck is pushing. Who went and said that?" Like, at the same time, MK, you gotta, I had saw that, and I'm like, I didn't really talk about it, but at the same time, there's no. I'm gonna DM if like I text Troll and told Troll to pull up. I already knew I was gonna want to talk about this, and he would want to talk about this. Like, I don't do that, slick talking, so.
But yeah, DS, that needs to get put to rest, man.
I'm gonna have
I'll be honest, I was watching your live yesterday, and I got halfway through, or hour and some change in, and I was heated as a motherfucker.
I wanted you to hop in, bro. You know you were welcome.
I said no social media yesterday, and I didn't get.
Okay.
So I came and watched the play.
I just kicked like fucking 4 or 5 people off right now, so my apologies. But I'm trying to get him in here real quick, so But yeah, yeah. I mean, is that it, DS? Like, was there?
Yeah. And
Okay.
again, so like the resellers and UAs, right?
Yo, hold on. I just muted MK. You're in here now. I just muted you. Go ahead, DS.
So and I think I said this on Dre Jungle's live too. Like, it's kind of messing up like the hunt.
So
They like to go back and get some shoes that they miss out on, you know, and it's kind of messing up the hunt for that as well.
Hold
too.
on. Let me.
Amy.
Yeah. Let me say one more thing to Patrick. I can have a discussion about whatever the hell I want to talk about. I don't have to have anybody specifically on anything. At the end of the day, like I said, I've been doing this shit. I've been talking about UA since 2014. So at the end of the day, I don't need.
I don't think he meant disrespect, Tony.
Who?
I don't think he meant.
Patrick.
Patrick.
I'm just saying that at the end of the day, like, motherfuckers don't need me on the panel to talk about retail neither. I don't have to be on the panel to have a real discussion either. Like, if Troll wants to talk about retail and resell and authentics and early, he don't have to have me on the show either. Like, there's no gatekeeper to any of this shit, retail or nothing. And I've always been about that. Yeah.
You good, bro.
What's good?
Yeah, but Tony, yeah, like I was saying, like, you know, I feel like I got nothing against UAs. I got nothing against resellers. You know, they doing their thing, whatever. I don't care. But like, it does mess with the people who really want the shoe, who miss out on the shoe, and like the hunt. You know, like a lot of
Hold
people.
on, UAs affect the people that want the retail pair.
That don't make sense.
All right. Let me carry that right there. All right, so like, let's say if someone get a shoe from somebody, we don't know if it's UA or not, so they getting got.
One thing I would say, DS in general, and I remember we talked about this before, and I'll agree to this. The hunt no longer exists.
Yeah, it don't.
So we can't even say like, guys, but what about the hunt? We don't have that no more. It's no hunt. It's like I told you earlier. It's about MK. Like I said, I don't know what this fuck happened.
He got cut out.
It's about the hunt is like a wild animal going to get its own food. You know.
Yeah.
We're not in the epidemic no more. We're in a place now where motherfuckers is getting fed the food by someone, like a cat that's in the house, a fat cat. Cats don't supposed to be fat. They're supposed to be lean. We're not even supposed to be fat. But we used to have to go hunt for our food, and like a caveman, you know, niggas have muscles.
Yeah, man, fuck that hunt.
So
you know what? If you hungry and you got to go hunt a tiger, and there ain't no goddamn tigers, you're gonna start starving and eat the leaves on the fucking tree. You know what I mean? Like, that's fuck the hunt, bro. I'm not trying to hunt until I starve to death. Let
me read some of these don't knows real quick.
Yeah.
First, Fat Boy with Kicks. First off, MK the GOAT on his channel. Second, if anyone had their sneaker collection legit checked, I bet someone would be hurt knowing they got UA as well. Who's gonna be the one that's legit checked when we don't even believe that legit check shit anymore as a type of fucking certificate? Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't even say that someone's collection is fake at this point if we don't believe in the legit check process. With, you know, there's no such thing as a certified legit checker. So who are we to say, or who are we to believe that person, like, who would be the person, or how would he even be able to legitimize that they got a fake at that point when we don't even know? You know what I'm saying? From both ends. Dot B said, unfortunately, that's not the case for other models. Number one, it's a 9. Not a lot of people like 9s. That don't even happen with other models unless it's trash. I don't know what he's talking about, Dot B, specifically what 9, but yeah. Derek Flocka Rose said, Nike claims they stopped reselling, but they keep making shoes limited. Meanwhile, forces are still hot and they keep making forces. Where did Nike say they stopped reselling? I don't know about that. Salute to Big Meats for the 199. MK, I don't know what's going on, but you still are welcome to come on here. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I think that honestly it's recent that we can't trust legit check now, because as the resale market killed all the sneakers or sucked up all the sneakers, that just incentivized the UA market to up the game. And Rep Sneakers is like the UA police, you know what I mean? Like, they be like on them.
On Reddit?
On Reddit, yeah. That's like the UA factory police. So if a factory's caught like scamming, they will blast that out and they'll go out of business. Like, it's that serious, you know what I mean? But now that they're making it incentivized the UA factories
MK,
to make
you gotta
the
click
shoes,
the link. I don't see you down here, bro. I got room.
to make the shoes up to spec, Carl. Up to spec.
Here we go again.
Okay, you know what I mean? Like,
oh my god.
So I'm just saying, like, it's that's why we can't trust legit checkers now, because they're making shoes the same way, therefore they have the same flaws as retail, bro. And it's
Are
like,
you hold on, MK? You're in the backstage under a different name. Is that a different name you got?
He said he's backstage.
I see Base Maryland, which I'm gonna have to get him in, and Big Meech and Rep for breakfast and Cool Kicks. I don't know if that's another name. So yeah, my shoe game. You got anything else you want to say? Because I'm gonna just try to get everybody in and out.
At the end of the day, I think it's just going to always be a problem between the real community and the UA community, because everybody is strong in their beliefs, man. And at the end of the day, who gives a fuck what a nigga wearing on his feet? Because ain't nobody going to have enough balls to get on their knees and say, man, them shits is whatever.
I don't even find no
Because
pride
then
in
you're
doing
going to
that.
get kicked in the fucking face.
I don't find no pride
That's
in
true.
doing that. I don't find nothing cool
But my
about
shoe
that.
game, you don't see UA people talking about, oh my God, look at you. You got that authentic shoe for clout. You paid that resale for clout. You know what I mean? We're not gonna be running up on you talking about, oh, are those retail? You a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna happen.
Yo, Troll, listen. A reseller is born every release date. You got a new reseller coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Reseller is born every release date.
Whose fault is that?
And then another thing. And then Tony, you probably heard me say it too. Hypebeast was an insult back in the day. It was not you don't want to be called a hypebeast. But now people take the word hypebeast and embrace it, you know?
Yeah.
It used to be so.
So
All right,
okay, now I see.
thanks, Tony, man.
All right, bro.
All right, shoe game.
Yo, I'm gonna hop out. I'm gonna let MK and Troll talk it out.
All right,
My
cool,
bad,
cool.
my bad.
All right, cool,
my
yeah.
bad.
All right, DS. All right, what's good, bro?
What's going on, fellas?
Not
What's
much,
good,
man.
MK?
Shit, man, chilling.
You got them retails on? You fake fuck?
You know, I don't give a fuck, man.
Oh shit, bro.
I'm gonna bring one more person in real quick. Let me get Cool Kicks in here real quick. What's going on, Cool? You in here real quick too. Go ahead, MK. Go ahead.
Them retails behind you?
Letting y'all talk, man.
Fuck that.
I'm listening to y'all. Let's get the topic going, man.
Yeah. So, well, I guess one group of people that I didn't really hit on, and I talked about it earlier, Troll, he agrees, but not as much of a problem. I guess you can give your 2 cents on the retailers.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
I said I talked a little bit about it earlier about a new, you've been on several of these live streams, and we kind of broken down a lot of different problems with different groups. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say people, but just different groups. The brand, the resellers, the SHOETUBERS, the UAs, all that. But I don't think we ever addressed the retailers. So I was kind of, curious to know. We hate resellers, but retailers are the ones also feeding them.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I don't trust nobody, man. I know that's like a terrible thing to say, but it is what it is. I explained this in one of my last videos that I did. I think I did that actually last night on y'all don't know if you saw the video with that damn Yeezy foam runner, whatever the hell that is.
Nah, I didn't. The last thing I saw was like, I think you were talking about.
Yeah.
So I addressed a lot of shit in that video, like how you paying $800 for foam, bro? Some foam, man. Like come on, man. Like this culture is fucking ridiculous, man.
That has to be
like
probably the biggest return on investment right there. Because that shit
bruh,
goes for $70.
So what I was saying, my bad, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
So basically what I was saying in the video is, how the fuck do we know? We don't know if now I'm not saying he's doing this, but y'all got to think outside the box, man. How do we know that the owner of StockX, he ain't buying this shit and running it through his own company? Say he bought the foam runner and he sets that price at $800.
MK,
run it through his own shit.
MK, let me put it this way. I was gonna say allegedly, bruh. If you go and watch my video where I went to StockX's headquarters, you can look at the thumbnail. I'm standing in front of a fucking wall of shoes.
Right.
Those wall of shoes are their inventory.
Right.
That's all you got to know.
They got the Raging Bulls already at 1,500 asking.
Right. They gotta set that shit, man. They got to.
So when I went there, I asked the question about what it was, and I don't know if I said it in the video, but I don't mind saying it now. They said it was something around the effect of if someone sends in the shoe that's a seller and the buyer cancels or something, that they will still pay the buyer but keep the shoe. That's their word. I don't trust it neither. But best believe, I would say that yes, I believe StockX they know they control the market, so they can easily buy up a shoe that's shit and then blow it up and have some fun with it.
They have full control to manipulate it because now they're the standard now of the pricing of these shits.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, that's why I said it takes us.
But what can be done about reselling though? You guys talked about just us pretty much boycotting all the resale stuff, but I don't think that's the answer because right now we're at a point where like the sneaker game is as high as it's ever been. You know, where even casual people who wouldn't spend $50 for a pair of sneakers 5 years ago, they're willing to pay resale, and those fools are even willing to pay $500-$600 for a pair of sneakers on StockX. So us sneakerheads not buying stuff, it's still not going to deter the casual people, and the resale's still going to be there.
Of course it is.
Well, I don't think anybody up here believes it can be stopped but me. I think everybody else thinks that.
I don't know, Troll. I don't know if this shit can be stopped, man. I mean, look at the shit with Ann Hebert, man. I mean, you think that's the only person that's doing this shit?
Yeah, one of us needs to reach Jacques Slade's level of reach in order to let people know, listen, gentlemen, grown men, you don't need a $600, $40 shoe to make yourself feel like a man or like you big shit.
I think that the way to combat it is by preaching what I preach and you guys preaching what you guys preach. At the end of the day, they're different preaches. I'm not being funny. I like to use my motherfucking analogies here and there, but it's like Christianity and Islam. They believe in the same prophets. They just the way they go about things is slightly different. Like it's the same golden rule, same main context points in the religions. Like at the end of the day, I say don't buy resell, and I just don't buy it at all. You guys say don't buy resell and take the option B. They're both saying,
hold on. Let me piggyback off that right quick. I'm cool with resale as long as that shit ain't ridiculous.
Well, yeah,
like hundreds. Like I'll do like maybe $60 to $80 because I'll blow $80 in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So like resale, I'm cool with resale, but it's this new thing now with the UA sneakers. Like they so damn good. I'm like, damn, I ain't even got to pay that $60 or $80 over. That's just my perspective of it. But like I said, I'm cool with resales. The shit is just like it's obnoxious now, man. Like it's ridiculous. Like y'all was saying earlier, you got kids in the mall. You walk in the store with some shoes on that go on resale for $1,200. You got kids saying, "Oh, those worth $1,200." No, they ain't. Them shit's still worth. That's $170 shoe.
Yeah, it is.
Like, get that shit out of here, man. That's the shit that I hate. You got these kids, like their brain is fucked up, man. They see this shit. Oh, that's $2,000. He wearing $2,000. No, I'm not. I'm wearing a $40 made shoe, $170 retail. That's all that shit is worth.
The StockX brainwashing shit right there.
Yeah, man.
To the people or believe Jesus is Lord, it is the same comparison. For the thing is that the end result is getting to the same place and believing in pretty much some of the basic standards. The basic standards, the basic mindset that we have, a lot of us is just not indulging in the resale market when at its stupidity. That's the end result.
We have an addiction, right? We have a terrible addiction. So for me, it's like, if we're going to stop it, stop paying resale. Those of you who don't have the addiction and feel like you can move on, great. You know what I mean? You're helping. Those of you who just got to have something, go drink that O'Doul's. It's beer with no liquor. You know what I mean? We buying UAs. It's the shoe without the resell.
Bruh,
without the adverse effects. You know what I mean? That's it.
I just gave a prime example of the fucking addiction is that goddamn foam runner. That shit is crazy, man. $800, bro. That shit is crazy. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead, Coop.
But I think right now the sneaker culture is reflective of just regular society in general right now, where everything's about hype beast stuff. You know, showing off that Lambo, showing off, you know, even if it's rented or whatever, showing everything off to try to look like you're balling. And the sneaker culture kind of reflects that right now. And it's kind of sad, to be really honest, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy though. Everybody used to know that all the rappers were renting those cars in their videos and nobody cared. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, now it's a problem. Like, that people are buying UA shoes. At least we own the motherfuckers. At least we ain't renting sneakers, right?
Shit, hold up though. Let's talk about the rappers and the motherfucking UA sneakers though. let's not even bring that up. I mean, come on, man. They knew them shits was fake. Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, wait. The rappers know the shit is fake?
They had to know that shit. They knew in no way, shape, or form no such color existed.
Oh, you're talking about that? You're talking about from that? Yeah. Not.
Yeah.
Well. I I don't know, and the reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of these sneakerheads, a lot of these rappers are not sneakerheads. They don't be knowing shit.
And
think about it, MK. How many times we seen motherfuckers go into Cool Kicks and they tell them some crazy price? What are these? They limited? How much they going for? 2,000? Fuck,
Yeah, that's true.
They don't be knowing that shit. Like they be getting cracked in the head. Don't be knowing a goddamn thing.
But come on, I'm talking about.
Someone tells them it's a sample or something, and
like when Drake wore those fake Jordan 5 the purple joints. I can't say that Drake knew that. Like he probably just don't know. He
no, he wore some fake 4s,
fake 5s back when he was clean shaved Drake. I'm talking about like way back in the day. I don't think. Yeah. I mean, The Game has a pair of Jordan 7s on his fucking album cover that were fake. I seen that. I seen that. But that's what I'm saying. Like the Game, he's in the shoes though. He knows shoes. They'll say that now, but remember, they'll say that to sound good, but is that I don't know. Just like you said, MK, you said it yourself. We can't trust these motherfuckers. Like they be saying that. That's shit. True. Like look at it this way. Even a guy that I do think knows his sneakers was still fucked over, and that was what's his name? Jim Jones. Remember them Jordan 11s? The fucking gold joints that was fake.
Yeah.
He didn't buy those. He bought those and saying like, I got a plug. My plug legit. Like he was talking, but he didn't know he got finesse. Shit, even Fat Joe, we saw what happened with that recently. So
man,
that's crazy.
To be honest, I think that a lot of people don't even know about the UAs, bro.
Let me though.
They don't.
Let me though. Yeah. Let me though. Exactly. I believe that. Now let me agree with you on something. Remember, Soulja Boy was caught like when it comes to them watches and shit. Like I do be feeling like some of these rappers do take that advantage of nobody gonna question me because they know I got money. Like that definitely plays a part.
Yeah, Ocho Cinco.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not saying you're totally wrong, but I believe that a lot of these celebrities they don't know shit about shoes, bro. They don't. Like a lot of them don't.
Yeah, it could be. It's some truth. It's some truth to that.
I'll tell you this: I've met more UA sneaker people with way more money than the average person that's paying resale for sneakers. Does that make sense?
Let me tell you, I can afford all this shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. I see the UA guys are like pushing Mercedes and all these super supreme vehicles, and they got nice homes because that's what really matters. And they just go out and get the reps because they're like, why? You know what I mean? Like
somebody mentioned earlier, and I believe this one probably even more of them knowing is like the rappers who buy the shells and put the fucking Lambo shell on top of maybe of some model of some other car, and they
hold up, you can do that shit?
Yeah.
So MK about to save some more money.
Hold on. So you could take the chassis of a fucking Lambo.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Hey, see, I'm lost. I'm way lost out here.
They do that in movies all the time. Yeah, they do that in movies all the time.
Yeah, let's
wow.
Let's put it this way. Two things. Back in the day, my fiance hit my fucking car, fucked up my old car, fucked up my front, and I went on eBay and bought a fucking replica version of the front of the car. Because if I would have went to BMW, they were gonna fucking charge me like $4,000 or $5,000. The front on eBay was $250. The same.
Oh
shit.
Yeah, I know. I got a Benz, brother.
Yeah, so
I already know, man.
But on movies, they do that because they don't want to destroy 5 Lambos, so they just get kit cars or they put different bodies on.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yo, Cool Kicks, what do you think about a guy with he's living in like a shanty town duplex, but he's buying $1,500 chains?
Yeah, a lot of guys have been talking about this recently, right? I think on Tony's thing, that's why everybody's like, you know what? I ain't paying resale no more, and I'm just only paying retail stuff.
No, this is a real chain.
I think Tony's had the conversation.
No, I'm talking about people buying real expensive jewelry, but you live in a shantytown duplex.
Basically, Cool Kicks, the motherfuckers back in the day that got the $2,000 rims, and they spent $1,500 on the box Chevy.
Oh no, I grew up in the hood, so I totally know. We'd see spinners and stuff, and then they live right next door in a shitty little apartment.
Yeah.
Like I knew how
that's
it was.
life. That's life. Besides kids, motherfuckers do that all the time with everything. But
who's looking for clout, bro? Like for real. Like that's how I feel about it when these guys come out bashing us, talking about we're looking for clout.
Everybody saying got a UA BMW. If you want to call, I mean that shit gone now, but I had to do what I had to do, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it. But
you guys talked earlier about. I was taking notes, man. I was riveted all the stuff you guys were talking about.
Go ahead, then.
But you guys were talking about just if Nike just made more sneakers or like made more of the hype pair that you know, the resellers would back off or the price would go down and everything kind of would fix itself. I don't know if it works that way though. I don't know if it works that way.
They'll scout more.
Well, but the big thing is the reason why they make the off-white 5s or the Union 4s or whatever is because, you know, they sell, you know, however many, you know, a bunch get backdoored and stuff like that. But the whole point of selling that sneaker is because that helps sell all the other non-hype Jordan 4s.
Exactly.
The non-hype Jordan 5s, you know what I'm saying? So normally they'd only sell 50,000 of them, but now they want to move, you know, 500,000 of those non-hype Jordan 5s or the non-hype Jordan 4s and stuff like that. So what happens is if they would just make a bunch of the hype pairs, people would just buy that and then they'd back off buying some of the other stuff.
See, that's them calling us idiots then. They're trying to say y'all are so dumb that when you take an L for the shoe you really want, you're going to go back here and buy this trash over here.
I'm looking at MK's picture right here, the little thing. And I'm just thinking that all y'all that fuck with MK just lost him as a UA guy. He's about to turn to UA cars now. He's thinking like, he's thinking like, I might need to goddamn.
Nah, I ain't going that far, man.
True.
Hey, on the side note, that shit's expensive. Like that shit ain't cheap. Regardless, buying a Lambo shell.
I'm good on that shit. I keep it to the shoes.
Now, Troll, you're right though. They know we're retarded. Like, is there really a reason why I have 12 different ones? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, does it like? But when you're collecting it, it doesn't really make sense.
We got an addiction, bro, and I'm just saying, feed that addiction for less. Because the more you pay the resellers, you're just contributing to your own demise. Like,
people who know my channel, I don't pay resale for stuff. I'm all retail. I go to the outlets, like my sneaker channel's built on going to outlets and just trying to find stuff.
God, I wish my outlet had anything decent.
Yeah, my outlet's some shit.
It's
I live in LA though, so we have resources out here.
I know Tree out there looking for 17s, size 17s. You can find some decent 17s in my outlet. The big size is the only shit that gets the retros, man, in the outlet out here. But yeah, man, I just think it's all a mind fuck, and I don't like people trying to play with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not about to buy some trash ass shoe over here because I missed on something.
I got a dono for you. I'm gonna read these real quick though. Salutes to Sleepy Fire Kicks in the building for the $4.99. Salutes to motherfucking Shoepocalypse for the $1.99. Lakers in 5. Yes, sir. I agree. Phil E with a 5. Imagine someone's self-esteem being so low they have to spend $500 to a rack on a sneaker to feel good. Hey, I feel you on that. And that goes for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not spending that much. I told you 600 was my most, and that was a long time ago. But it wasn't even to feel good. It was I wanted the shoe, but I can't spend more than that, bro.
Look at fucking Barry. Look at Barry. Hi, Barry.
Yeah, we're gonna get the berries too. Barry got them said something for you as well. $4.99 for the record. Offset is not a sneakerhead, in my opinion. Damn.B. But Barry said, Trollmageddon, you're not the godfather of UAs.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at that one. Well, then who is then? Is it you? Is it you, Barry? I didn't ask for no title, no crown, no nothing. The MK can have that shit. I don't want it. I'll be the soldier, man. I'll be the capo out here.
Man, I ain't trying to be. I'm just showing people a better way, man.
Yeah, but no, I was looking at the one that said, Troll, go get you a UA girl, man. All of them fake titties and ass. Hey, that's man, just UA. But you still like it.
On this shit, man.
You still like it. You like them UA titties and ass and lips, don't you, Barry?
Hey, let me ask y'all something. Have y'all what was the most y'all paid for resale?
600.
How did you feel after you paid that? Like walking away after that shit. Did you feel stupid? Did you feel like you got?
Nah, I felt like I felt the weight off my hip because there was less money in my pocket. I feel this is gonna make Troll mad. I felt good because I didn't pay as much as it was going for on StockX.
Oh, okay.
But Troll gonna say that's even bad itself. That we're at the fact now that motherfuckers will feel good that they paid 600 even when they shouldn't be paying 600 regardless. We shouldn't be paying it. I get that. But I felt straight. Like, the content was there and the shoes are there, and let me see. I'll tell you something better now, because the thing is, it's all about hindsight at the end of the day with a lot of stuff, right? So I paid 600 for that shoe. Right. If I wanted to get that shoe now, it would cost me around 800. So I feel like I made a decent decision back then. You know what I'm saying? And but at the end of the day, MK, I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to flex. Tony D as a content creator versus Tony D if he never did YouTube, I don't know how I would be thinking.
Yeah,
I
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
So you basically made that money back off of the views and shit, or some of the money back.
Yeah, probably some of the money, and and probably in the long run it made it way back. But like at the end of the day, like that's what I'm saying. If it was something where this wasn't like I wasn't a content creator, I would even more understand the aspect of the different options out there. Like I would understand it because you want to pick and choose how much money you spend, and that's why I'm saying I can't. That's why I can't go against it. Like,
bro, Tony, if you were still just making music videos and short films and stuff, bro, you'd be all up in this UA shit, man.
Well, I definitely tell you this. I definitely tell you this though. I definitely tell you this. When I was doing the music videos back in the day, when I was not big into the reps, I mean, when I was not big into the authentic, and I was doing the reps, 'cause I was doing the UA and reps at the same time. I had a wardrobe that would offer the people that were buying videos from me.
Yeah,
I would let them. I would get UAs, and then I'll let them wear the UAs for the music video, so they can have a fit. Like I offered that.
Oh shit!
So
I wouldn't be shocked if those off-white UNCs that the Jabberwocky guy was wearing in that baby video were UAs, man. You're not crip walking and scuffing and shuffling in no off-white ones, bro. I don't think so.
Shit, I would, man. That shit. Look,
I mean, I would, but. I mean, what are we gonna do, man?
Salute to Jonathan Henry saying that outlets are not as good as they used to be for the $2 super chat. I definitely agree on that. I agree with you. And then High in July said, "What do you think about the Great Fives coming out?" I don't even know about that. Being an OG colorway and having a lame ass designer like Virgil add a zip tie and jack up the price. I didn't know about that. I need to look that one up. I need to look that shit up.
Yo, add a zip tie and jack up the price.
Yeah.
Yo, damn. I wish I could like kick it the whole time, but I got to take the fam out for sushi right now, bro.
All right, man.
I agree with everything you talking about as far as it could inspire like scammers, but I also stand on it. It ought to scare the buyers away.
That was my topic last time. You know what I'm saying? I think at the end of the day, the focus itself, like I can't put that all on people who cop UAs, what people are scammers, because the scammers are on both ends, on the real and the fake. Like they're there. True. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that my message was just like people read it the wrong way. People read the title and thought I have a problem with UA, and that's not the issue. It's more so the issue of just that fear. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that people feel like they're identical or that they're real, and that just makes it more and more like appeasing to the motherfucker who wants to pop in motherfucker's head. They hearing that. And that's just my fear, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
there's a first step. The first step is the reseller, and then the scammers will follow. And that's in any realm. Wherever there's money to be made, somebody's going to try to figure out how to make it cheaper or more slimier way. You know what I mean?
Well, I'll tell you this, though. When I was doing the shit heavy, motherfuckers wasn't scamming on the aspect of the resale value. So what I mean is motherfuckers wasn't necessarily... Nowadays, a person will buy a UA off-white and then sell it for $3,000. Back in the day, it would have been different on the aspect. They would have bought a off-white and sold it for you for retail or a little bit above retail. So you're thinking you're getting it for a retail price when in reality you're getting a fake shoe that probably costs like $30, $40, $50 cheaper. And you just think you're getting a deal because you're getting it for retail or maybe like $10, $15. But now these motherfuckers are selling it for the resale value on StockX, which is fucking inflated.
That's some dirty shit. Yeah, I don't fuck with that. Yeah,
because they're peeping out all the sheep out here willing to pay the money. And they're not going to know if they take it to 5 people and 2 say it's real and 3 say it's fake. Like they're going to be confused. And at the end of the day, they're not even going to give a shit at the end. Like,
so Lewis, we got a motherfucking $20 donation in from GMO G Sports TV. Drive a 2020 Tesla Model X. I buy wholesale sneakers you call UAs and pay resale for certain shoes I want. Point is, I'm far from broke and wear all my shoes. Once again, I appreciate the donation, but you buying UAs has nothing to do with, in my opinion, with how much money you got. So, you know, I don't know.
Telling us that.
Well, that's what they saying. You can't. I mean, my platform, there should not be any donations or people saying that I'm gonna buy what I want. Fuck that, because I'm with you. Like I'm not. At the end of the day, if I'm wearing real Travis's and you wearing fakes and we in the same motherfucking vicinity, I'm not about to point out that they're fake, and I'm not about to try to make you a lower type of person. Like, if anything, I'm gonna treat you like your shit real. Like, I'm not finna fuck someone's vibe up because of that. Nor do I feel like, man, he over here getting the same attention as me, man. Fuck that. I need to do something about it. Like, no.
Which is gay.
Yeah, but
gay.
That's I don't think like that. Let me see.
But yo, I'm about to take off, man.
All right.
All right,
Tony,
brother.
always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
All
these
right,
last,
brother.
Kicks, base Maryland. I'll have you in my ear though, bro.
yeah, I'm gonna get these last little. I'm gonna get these little donos out real quick. D price for the $2.99. Salute to D price. I paid $400 for the yellow orchid ones. Wore them 10 times. Sold them for $350. So in reality, you kind of got your money out of that. You got your wares out of it and still made 50. You wore them for $50 basically. You rent. I wouldn't say you rent them. MK, I know you did a little video about that renting shit, but you you leased them bitches a little bit. You got them warm and got them the fuck up out of here. That was I can't hate on you on that. Sandy Kicks, $600. I spent $900 on my favorite ones though. Okay, $900. Let me see. Phil E said, please start a podcast, Tony Troll MK, because topics like this needs to be talked about more and more. You guys can change people's opinions on sneakers for real. I feel you, Phil, but I feel like at the same time, this is a great topic to have, but it's a topic that will never have a solution aspect because, I mean, I guess at the same time, it's good because there's always something to talk about. It'll always be something to talk about. It'll always be one side or not even, I don't even see it as one side. I see it as like fucking multiple sides because everybody from different aspects. We had a dude come in that was a botter the other day trying to explain it from his point of view, which I didn't agree with. Some of y'all said I was supporting botters or sneakers.
You talking about Slim with the 30 pairs?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I was telling over and over. I didn't agree with the fuck that shit. Like it is what it is. Like D-Man said, Adidas has the golden ticket to help with the hype shoes during draws. Should Nike do the same? I think Adidas handles that shit pretty well, in my opinion. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
Melvin Barlow with the $2 says, salute the troll, Luther King, our UA rep. And Jacob, I'm gonna let y'all answer this question because I already talked about it. But Jacob donated $5 and said, are customs real or the same as UA in your opinion? MK, you want to start that?
He said what now?
Are customs real or UA?
Customs, you talking about the shit they strip down and try to build back up?
Yeah.
Man, that shit to me is just unauthentic because if they stripping the shit down and reworking the materials and stuff. I mean, people say because of the if they use an authentic sole, then it's authentic. That's not true, man, because you doing away with the authentic materials that was on the shoe. Like just because it has authentic sole. I mean, yeah, the sole authentic, but the rest of that motherfucker not.
Exactly. And I kind of use the analogy of what makes us, what makes you MK. Like if your whole body was replicated onto a robotic body and your head was the only thing there in your brain, are you still MK? Like you might still think you're MK, but then what's that deciding factor? What has to happen to where you're no longer that person? What if they download all your fucking thoughts and shit and then put a computer brain in your head? Are you still MK then? You have like what makes you that? What's the last thing that decides whether you're you still? Some people say it's the soul. Some people say it's the brain, the mind. What is it for a shoe? I can't really put that on. I can't just say that the soul is the defining thing. Because if that's the case, if that's the case, then MK, we can go get some. I don't know what shoe. I'm just gonna name it. Chicago ones. Right. Peel it off. Get them off white that you cut up. Glue it. Slap it on top. Now is that a real off white? Because the soul's real.
Doesn't it depend on what they do though?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because people can just get white pair of sneakers and then they paint them and stuff like that. That's technically
that's that, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that one. But there's like I'm not knocking shoe surgeon, but motherfucker, like, shoe surgeon will take a whole goddamn shoe, rip it off.
That motherfucker.
I don't think that it's. If I could do the best thing possible, I wouldn't call it real or I wouldn't call it fake. I would call it its own shoe. It's its own shoe. It's a custom. It's neither or. It's a shoe surgeon shoe. You know what I'm saying? And it does have the Nike swoosh. So that's a whole nother thing that maybe, I that's a tough one.
But ain't that infringement though if you cutting the Nike swoosh and pasting that motherfucker on there? See, it gets real tricky. It gets real tricky at that point.
There's certain topics that I can disagree that I don't know the answers to.
Great.
You know what I'm saying? Great, right? Yeah, I just don't know the answer to it. I wouldn't sell. You can't sell a shoe surgeon shoe as a Jordan. You have to sell it as a shoe surgeon shoe. But like you said, like you said though, at the end of the day, what does that Nike swoosh mean? Does that mean counterfeit? What does that mean? Because he has a Nike logo on it.
Right.
I don't know. Because I mean, another thing I would like to know is if that's the case, then shouldn't shoe surgeon get that same treatment as a Warren Lotus or anybody else? You know.
Right, but I heard he low key got some deal with Nike though. I don't know if that shit true.
That's what I'm saying.
But I heard he got some kind of ties with them.
Remember. I'm gonna let you go after this. But remember, like even John Geiger had the misplaced checks, and they gave him hell about that because he had all the, you know, he had them checks on there. Like Nike didn't fuck with that. Go ahead.
If they use their own material, maybe that's why. You know, instead of Nike material, I don't know.
I have no clue, man.
Yeah, but you still making that swoosh though.
Yeah, that swoosh is.
Yeah, that is true. All right, well, thanks for having me along, you guys. Appreciate it.
You out, cool?
Yeah.
All right, brother. Thanks for coming in, man.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Go ahead, Base. What's good, Base?
Hey, what's good, y'all? What's going on?
What's good?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Hey, I don't got no problems with, you know, the UA people. You know, I'm just retail. That's what it is. Sometimes I might pay a little resale. It is what it is. You know, I can't get over to the UA side yet. But
that's all good, baby.
I got a question about the UAs because I ain't never been across one. So with Nike, I don't know what Adidas and Asics and all them do, but Nike got the QR codes. So does the UAs, do they have the same QR codes that redirect you to Nike's QR website?
Yeah.
That's they got that. Salute to motherfucking Rob Money for the $5 Cash App for Nike, maybe the #1 reseller through multi-source, which I definitely agree with. Yeah. Base Maryland, that what you just said, salute to Rob Money. What you just said is like that shit's been done years ago. They've been got the scan when you scan the box, and there's been back in the day a guy by the name of Country the Big he took a pair of Cool Gray 11s up to Foot Locker, fake or UA, and they scanned it and it went to the register. It popped up as on the register. So they got that.
They register everything now, the box, the right and left shoe. So I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's already been taken care of a long time ago, pretty much.
There ain't no way around it.
Hold on real quick. Hold on. So let me get this guy. Big Meech, man, been waiting for like maybe this whole fucking show. Let me get up in here real quick. Big Meech, you muted by the way. Zay, I see Zay in the chat. Zay, I don't know if you want to take the link. We can kind of start describing a little bit about maybe what you'll be talking about later on. Big Meech, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I appreciate the patience, bro, and the donations as well.
Yeah, I just had like a couple points, but the main point I wanted to say was kind of. Oh, shout out to MK, by the way, man. You the GOAT. I found your channel out probably like a week ago.
Oh, appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. So the main thing I wanted to just say was for the consumer's standpoint, right? It all starts with the consumer. If the consumer stops buying from resellers, if we all come together, even though we're such a small little part of the market, we all put our foot in the sand and say, you know what? We're not going to buy resale. That literally will kill the market for resale, and then more people have pairs to cop. That's my whole thing when it comes to that.
Well, like we said, though, MK said as well, it's impossible. There's no way to get everybody together on that. It's a crab in the bucket. I guess not. I mean, in some way, if I said I'm not doing it no more, someone's gonna step in my place in the line.
Right.
Always. If I'm not doing it, if I in the chat, I was like, I'm not doing this, or I said something, or somebody said something. And I believe Say What was like, hey, if you ain't doing that shit, I'll take your place, or I'm in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna always and forever be.
You collected 100 UAs over time
That's
versus
always gonna be a
collecting
problem.
100 retail over time, and it's time to hang it up.
Salute to Dre Jungles for the dono because it finally came through fucking normal. Dre Jungle says, you ain't got it. The theory is still brilliant by Drake. And he also followed up with a donation saying, say you collected 100 UAs over time versus collecting 100 retail over time, and it's time to hang it up. I guess what he's saying is, how do you off 100 UAs versus, I guess, offing 100 real? It's easier. I guess that's the question. I don't know.
Shit, get out. I'm giving this shit away.
Okay. So that's what his Dre. You know, you can take the link if you have those questions always. Copper Colors King said, ooh, that puts pom popping on the handstand. Matrix to MK, the truth pulled up out of the Matrix, never been called out for a UA in a room full of sneakerheads, and I doubt you ever will be. You feel me? At the end of the day, I doubt that. But we got some other people in the background as well. Based on Mish, was that it? Do you have any other things you wanted to get off?
I mean, I got other problems with, like, for instance, StockX. The fact that everyone was just easy to allow them to just come into the game. You know, this StockX has been able to manipulate the market manipulate everyone's just idea of shoes. What happened to just being able to just like, oh, I like those shoes, I'm gonna cop those, you know? And even the whole thing where they're talking about UAs, it's like if you were on YouTube back in 2009, 2010, there was the biggest YouTuber out that did sneakers with Sneak Geeks. Everybody remembers Sneak Geeks. There was websites called like VMV Inc. that sold like early release pairs for $300. Those are all UAs. UAs have been in the game forever. It's just now every few years it spikes to like a blip on the radar, then it's a whole nother discussion about it. But UAs has been in the game. Your favorite YouTubers before, rappers, everyone wears UA. So I really don't see a point in arguing about it. It's like, who cares? That's my last point.
Yeah, they've been around for about 20 years, man. I had a pair back in college.
Well, the reason why StockX came in the game and took the agenda is because the people behind it, you have a group of people, resellers, that saw something to be made out of it. You know, when I went to the StockX day, I was a content creator. There was a couple of us there as well, but the majority of those people there were resellers. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've invited a lot of resellers to come out because that's who they had this. That's how they started their business, is by getting those resellers. The buyers then followed. You know what I'm saying? And I think also the reason why StockX is also blown up is because it allowed anybody to become a reseller.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the day before that, you had to be on eBay. You had to build up your stars and build up all that, you know, that rapport. StockX the other day, you know, like I had someone that was like, "Yo, Tony, can you sell some shoes for me?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like, you know, I don't like to sell. I don't like, you know, I don't like to go through all the IG posts and all that. And I showed them StockX, and they sold the shoe on the spot. You know what I'm saying? Instantly done. It's so easy. It's the easiest thing to do. So that type, when you give someone that doesn't know much opportunity just to instantly get into the game, it's the only thing you can see is that it pops off, and that's why I think StockX popped off. Like, it's because of that.
Oh, my bad. One more thing. So I'm an ex Nike employee, right? So that's a disclaimer. So just at a retail level, nothing crazy. Just you know, nothing crazy. So at retail level, I quit right before the pandemic last year, right? But during the time, people think that Nike doesn't know what's going on when it comes to either the resale market or UA rep market. They know what's going on. They haven't found.
Of course they do.
Yeah, they don't know a way to really combat, like, for instance, the UA market. But they're coming up with certain things that I've heard, that I've been told by like managers and people that come to talk to us about, trying to use like VR technology, shit like that, to where each individual shoe will have its own like ID, pretty much.
You talking about RFID?
Similar, yeah, something like that. That each shoe will have its own ID that is registered to like a certain database or something. I don't know if that's 100% true or if that's still going to be able to be copied, but that's kind of like some technology that I was told about while I was working there.
I personally think that's a smart thing, but it's something that Nike, and I think Nike's smart enough to know what not to do. But if you can some way have some sort of code in a shoe that is made, and that code is then placed into a database that Nike owns, that can't be infiltrated, that Nike can have, then you can do something with that. The problem is, if Nike goes to China for that technology, you already lost. Nike has to come up with that technology from US. If they doing some shit with China, then China's gonna duplicate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like StockX making StockX tags. You saw China did the shit in an instant. You cannot make your verification or whatever the fuck you're trying to do over in China. You have to make that shit here. Because if you make it over there, if you outsource it and make it anywhere else, then you're easily going to just allow China to do the same thing to that. So they need to figure out some sort of way where Nike has a database that's on some sort of server that's their server, and that when a shoe is made, in all reality, the only way to do it is
bring it here.
Yeah. You can't
bring it home, baby.
You can't be working along with China with that service. You can't be like, all right, China, make this chip, and then we're gonna allow you to scan it in. Like, nah, you're gonna have to basically get the shoes made with this chip in it. And even if you get them to make with the chip, who knows if they might hack that shit, so when that Nike does it, they can use it on their self. I don't know. But basically what I'm trying to say is the best thing to possibly do is have Nike get the shoes made in China, shipped to Memphis, and then something's implemented in Memphis and in Nike and all that like that. It has to be done some sort of way like that. Anything that is outsourced or done in China is done. They're not going to win at all. because the same thing's gonna be replicated. So you're basically doing the same shit all over. It's the same shit replicated.
Yep.
I got one thing, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know how? What was that? Dre Jungles. I wanted to get to a chat too about that question. I didn't have time. But the whole thing about the people have 100 UAs and then there's a person that has 100 retail.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna keep preaching this. It's like some people aren't in it for the money, though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, some people don't give a fuck. So if the shoe ain't worth nothing, they're just gonna beat the shit out of it. Most of the guys with UAs beat the shit out of their shoes anyways. What you gonna get out of a beat up shoe? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I agree. I understand what Dre is saying, but I understand it from that aspect as well. Like I understand, like, because I think Zayas mentioned it before. Like, if you are someone that likes to buy and sell shoes, and when I mean buy and sell, and I'm not necessarily saying paying resale. I'm saying more like what D Price did. He bought a pair of shoes for $400, wore it a couple times, and sold it for $350. You know what I'm saying? And keeping them going out. I guess what Dre's trying to say is, when you're buying shit that's real, you can always fall back and sell it when you don't need it. When you're buying stuff as UA, eventually, if you want to get rid of that, your only thing you can do is, you know, give it away or throw it away or find someone that wants to buy the UAs itself. But I understand from people's, like you said,
no matter what.
I understand what you're saying though, D Blake. You're not looking for money at the end of the day, so you're okay with knowing that if you bought 100 UAs, that you're cool with just giving them to homeless or whatever. You don't need $1 out of it. And I think that a lot of people that buy UAs are looking at it that way. I think they're buying it knowing that, like, I'm not finna make this money back. And
not everything is an investment. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
like you buy a car tire, fucking wear the fuck out of them. They ain't worth shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be right on those tires. You're not expecting to get money out of them. So then what do? You throw the tires away and buy a new set of tires.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, I think even the person that has 100 pair of UAs, there will be a market for them to sell those UAs to people that are looking for them.
Yeah.
If they take care of their shoes and they find the right person on Reddit or whatever, you can sell UAs. I'm not going to say that they're going to appreciate or depreciate. Most likely just depreciate, but you can still sell them. They're not always going to be just trash.
I agree with that. I think that
was it. I'm gonna step out, dog.
All right, bro. All right.
All right, have a good one.
Yep. Hit that,
all right, brother.
Hit that motherfucking like button. Yo, Zaya, you still here, Zaya? I need to know, Zaya, so I can start. We can start, giving that appetizer for you. But yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a market for you. I feel like there's a market for UAs. I know there's a market for UAs, so that's not necessarily a problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a problem as much. Let me see. Chocolate Drop, what's good, bro?
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
Good to see you, bro. How you been, man?
But yeah, just when y'all got on the topic about if retailers are the problem, kind of hit me close to home, because actually the Silver Toe Jordan 1s was actually the release that kind of pushed me over the edge to finally go UA. So in our
OG, can I just say something too? Because I want to set this record straight. When someone says pushes them to go UA, that doesn't mean that they're done with retail.
No.
Okay, let's just go ahead and say that, because a lot of people be saying that, and I think people misconstrue that. Like, that's why MK has a lot of the time say I'm retail first. He's just saying that he just decided to try another option, basically. So go ahead.
Yeah, retail first. No more resale. UA if I have to. But yeah. But so yeah, in our county, it's a pretty small county, but we got quite a few shoe stores. About 13 shoe stores across the county. And out of those 13 shoe stores, only 2 stores had gotten the Silver Toe 1s. One was a Finish Line. They did their drop legit. The other one was a Hibbett Sports. So, of course, everybody knows how Hibbett raffles work. That day before release, you check at 12 and at 4 to see if you hit or not. So they had already told the winners that they hit their shoes and stuff. The people called in to set up a time to pick up their shoes and stuff. And one of my boys had hit. And so he said that it was probably 7:30, right before they closed the store, he got a call from the store saying, hey, we canceled the raffle. We're not doing the release anymore. He was like, okay, that's weird. So he called up the boy who was his connection up there, and he said, yeah, they're not doing the raffle anymore. They're doing first come, first serve. When we opened up at 11, he was like, she didn't mention anything about first come, first serve. He was like, yeah, that's what they're doing. So he gets up around 10 o'clock. He's at the store at 10:30. Hits up his boy. He's like, hey, I'm outside. What sizes do y'all have? He was like, we don't have any. He was like, what are you talking about? He was like, yo, the manager did first come, first serve at 8 o'clock. And he was like, so you just telling me she backdoored all the pairs? He was like, yeah, pretty much. And I was just like, see, that I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Everybody dirty in this game. Fuck it. I'm just going UA.
Wait. So they switched from a raffle to first come, first serve?
No, they officially on record, they went from a raffle to on file it said that their shipment was late. So they weren't doing the release at all.
Yeah, that sounds like some shady shit.
Yeah.
My boy had a plug in the store and said that actually they're doing first come, first serve. She gave the employees a different time. Backdoored all the pairs earlier that morning. So yeah, it's
Hey, Big Meech.
Wow.
Big Meech, I'm gonna back you out real quick. We'll get some more people in, all right?
That's crazy.
All right, salute you guys.
Yep.
All right, brother.
Yo,
wow.
Dre, what's good, man? Is that Dre?
Yeah, it's me.
All right, make
You
sure.
hear me?
Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, OG. Yeah, that's some fuck shit.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, man. So, yeah,
I feel you though. I feel you on that. Like, I'm not gonna ever sit here and say that there's some fuck shit going on. Like, that's definitely the case. And like I said, if people got to make that route, make that change, then so be it. I mean, it's not like you are given another option from Nike, so you gotta take another option somewhere else. At the end of the day, you know, that's just at the end of the day. Like with me, you know, my option is saying fuck the brand and fuck everything, fuck that shoe in general. But I feel you. Now, Dre, you were saying a lot. I would love for you just to clarify everything and get it clear. I know you got a lot you want to talk about with that.
Yeah, I just want to say just first off, shout outs to Big Pern, shout outs to D Blake, shout outs to Troll too. D Blake and Troll, they're very passionate from the heart. Those are some very passionate men, and they really look out for people. So I understand completely of where they coming from and things of that nature. On the thing of the overall, when D Blake said like everything isn't for investment, and I get that from your standpoint and everything like that, because I know you good, but like everyone else that's like trying to find different ways to invest things or to, you know what I'm saying, something of that nature. Sometimes this might be the easier way for them because everyone not into stocks, everyone not into cars, but everyone not into flipping houses and stuff like that. So the sneaker, like having some type of value to it is like some type of like cool to me because like I said, over a time, if I collect 300 shoes, like I have a friend that has 300 shoes, he's about to be 50 soon. He has all the hype shit, all the regular shit. Pretty soon he's working on building a house. And once he off those shoes that he's selling, he could put the rest of that into the house that he have built. You know what I'm saying? And that's an accomplishment for him because he took that time to invest in something he liked. And if you have a lot of shoes like that, let's be honest, you're really not going to really beat up your shoes if you have so many options to wear. I mean, if you got, you know, your personal pairs where you just beating the hell out of wearing them all the time, and that's cool. But when you have so many types of sneakers or so many sneakers, it's like all of them ain't gonna be beat the hell up, and you'll be like, damn, you pulling out some fire, you know, it's hype. You like, yo, you know, damn, what can I get for this? Even if it's not no resale, even if it's just you recuperating what you pay retail for it, you know what I'm saying? Or shit, maybe even like $40, $50 or something like that. You're at least gaining some type of, you know what I mean, little value that you can sit back when you're done, you hanging your shoes up and you done with the game. You're like, yo, I made a little penny spending something composed to being like, damn, if you think about it, I just wasted, 20 grand on a bunch of shoes. I really can't do nothing, throw it away. And some people would say, hey man, give them away. And some people really got that kind heart like D Blake and Troll. I really believe those guys would give those away, but there's some guys out there that's gonna try off them things, you know what I'm saying? So is that exhausting topic because we going back and forth. And I think like looking at it in both ways.
Have enough charge
this bitch is going crazy. Holy shit! Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Dre. That bitch is.
No, I'm just saying. At the end of the day, it's gonna always be split. in between the middle with me, only because of the simple fact, like, you know what I'm saying? I understand the people that really don't want to spend that bread, especially if you got family, kids, whatever the case may be. And I also understand who people that don't mind spending that bread. It's like, fuck it. It's a mental thing that they got a peace of mind that they believe that that pair is real. So they're going to rock it with confidence. And the people that's buying UAs, they're going to rock it with confidence. So I don't think one group should bash the other group at all, because if you look at it, every time you say something about the one thing, you can say that about the other side as well. So it's like, we should just all come to a common ground that the shit is fucked up. But until we find a way to fix it, the game is going to be the way it is. And whatever you do with your money is what you do with your money at the end of the day.
Well,
but you know, that's all I got to say.
I see a lot of people in the comments, like a lot of people that were saying, like, for instance, salute to Henny Hemp. I don't know if he was trying to get the link. I think I seen someone in here called Henny earlier, but he's saying he ain't got no haters. There's all these retards trying to make it seem as though niggas spending what they want on a shoe, trying to judge. You a grown-ass man. No man should be telling you how to spend your bread. Now, I agree with that. My thing is, where are these people that are doing that? And are they in my chat, or are they just in social media in general? Because I myself don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my viewers, I feel like, feel the same way. Like, Dre's a retail guy. Dre, you don't buy UAs, do you?
No, I don't buy UAs.
But you don't have a problem, nor are you going to tell a man how to spend their bread, right?
Hell no. Hell no. Like I said, I will probably fucking, if you got some Air Max for your boy, hook me up. Shit.
So I'm just
I'll take the Air Max, but other than that, you know, I'm good.
Yeah, so I do want to start seeing those people more and more. I think we had that sick kicks guy that was like donating a lot, and that's his opinion. But at the same time, I don't, you know, I'm not finna tell a man how to spend their bread. But at the same time, you know, in the comments, I don't know who's saying this. I might, maybe I need to find some more people saying it. But I'm not one of those people. That's not what my chat's about. And that's not what I'm preaching. So, just don't get it twisted to me trying to tell y'all how to spend your money or what to spend your money on. I'm not finna tell you any of that at the end of the day. And
I think that's what motherfuckers think. I try to tell people when I'm trying to give people an alternative. I'm not trying to tell people how to spend their money. People think that shit about me because I'm doing UAs like fuck retail. Come get this shit. Nah,
I guess
I'm not doing that.
I guess those are just the people on both ends. That's yours. Those are just people that are just not watching the full video. They're just watching the title and they think that that's what you're pushing. And it's like, they're not really getting the full thing out here at the end of the day. Cause like at the end, like it's not my money. I'm not finna tell you to go broke to fucking be a real sneakerhead, or like I'm not gonna tell you to do that. That's just how I am in general. Like I don't really care what you spend your money on, because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck if you spend $3,000 on a pair of shoes. You're not impressing me. That doesn't impress me. And if you're able to get the shoes for $150, that's not like really impressing me neither. Like your shoes don't impress me.
Exactly.
Seeing the shoe is like, oh, that's a dope shoe. Like, or your collection, it could be something that's impressive, but it's not gonna be something that's gonna make me think of you any differently. Like, you have a dope collection, so now you must be a dope person. Like, that's just not the case.
That's how majority of people think out here, these kids and shit.
Okay, definitely the kids. The only thing is, we are all grown men in here, and I think a lot of the grown men in here don't believe that. So, are we just all grown men arguing because of what kids are saying? Are feeling or bucking because these are just kids that are saying to teenagers. I don't give a fuck what a little kid gonna tell me. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I look at it. But like at the same time, like I gotta be. I know that I have to be open minded. Like I don't see those comments, but that don't mean that MK ain't getting in on his end. Because MK, you get those comments, and then I get the comments that how the fuck is Tony D talking down on UAs when he used to review them, and I'm not talking down on them. So you know, it is what it is. I guess it's like both sides of the coin at the end of the day. Like.
Facts.
Indeed. Yep.
So, you know, damn, Dre, I don't know, Dre just got clapped or what. Let me bring this guy right here. What's going on? Is it Trey?
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Trey? My bad. I seen you was eating. I was gonna bring you in. I was like, now let him finish the sandwich.
Hey, appreciate it, big dog. Hey, that was my first time eating all day, man. I was starving.
I feel you. I just ate earlier. Was good.
Hey, man. First off, I want to say a huge shout out to you, man. Appreciate platform that you provide for people. You know, I've been watching you since like 2014, 2013, something like that.
So did you know when I did reps? Were you at all?
Honestly, no, I think I just missed it because like I think one of the first videos I watched you do, it was a review of, I think it was those Supreme
foams.
Supreme foams. Yeah, that was like one of the first because
Yeah,
I
that
watched
was a long time ago. I think that that video might still be up actually. I think that video's up. I don't know, but 6 months of videos on my channel got deleted because I was getting flagged even then when I was trying to make my transition. The fuck shit was going on.
I remember that.
Damn.
Yeah, no, man. I see the spectrum from both sides because I'm gonna be honest, like MK, like I'm a supporter of MK as well because I've been following him since he was at like 3K or something like that from his new channel that he got now because he explained that his other channel got clapped or something like that. I can't remember exactly what happened.
Appreciate you.
I don't know. Appreciate you, sir. And for me, it was like when I saw MK's channel, I've been watching his videos since. I'm like, damn, you really can't tell the difference on some of these because I know, but I want to say 2-3 years ago, I was an idiot. I spent $1,000 on a pair of shattered backboard ones. Still got them right here. Let me go grab one. Damn. But I wore them though. I wore them a couple times. I wore them about 5, 6, 7 times, I think, something like that.
It's a good shoe.
Oh, I love it. I've been looking after this shoe since I was 17, and I'm 24 now. So I waited a long time for this shoe to come out. And for me to get my hands on it, I was at that time at the mindset. I didn't have the mindset of like thinking UAs was gonna be looking like that damn good, because back then, like I said, Tony, when you were reviewing UAs, they weren't looking as good as what they're looking at like now in 2020 and 2021. So when I saw MK, I think MK did a review of the Travis Scott ones, the brown joints. I saw them. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go hit up, and this is on my personal accord. I'm not just like MK. I'm not advertising anybody to go out there and saying you have to go do this. So I followed the shop that MK put the link in his Instagram, and I bought a pair. It should be coming in the mail soon, hopefully within like the next week or two, and we gonna see. And
this is your first UA?
Yeah, this will be my first UA because beforehand, like I said, I was all about retail. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest, I was not a huge fan of UAs because, like I said, they just didn't look that good or like look damn near one of one.
Neither was I, man. Neither was I.
And you know, it to me, it was just like I just kept looking at all these shoes and like I kept taking L's after L's after L's. I'm like, man, when the fuck am I gonna be able to hit on a good retail?
Yeah.
I want to say like last year, I hit on the black Union 4s and the off-white Sale 5s in the same week. That was the only good week I had all 2020.
Well, shit, that's a good week.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Because matter of fact, hold on, I think I still got.
Shit, that's a good 6 months right there.
Man, who you tell it? Man, I was so hot. All of 2020, I didn't hit shit on sneakers except for that last week.
Damn. Hit that like button, chat. We got 1,100 in the building. Hit that motherfucking like button if you're enjoying it, man. I'm trying to get Zaya on too, by the way.
Yeah.
Well,
that's a good hit, man. Those some good hits.
I got a question for you, Trey.
Yes, sir. What's up?
How do you feel about that $1,000 purchase now? Is it going to be depending on the shoes you about to get, or you happy with that?
Honestly, it's depend. Actually, I take that back. It's a little bit of both, in my opinion. It's dependent because, like I said, when I saw MK with them Travis Scotts, I was like, bro, there's no way in hell these things could look that damn good. Like, I'm looking at them, like, I mean, obviously you can tell there's like slight differences, but that's only if you like all up on the motherfucking shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like your eyes is on its nutsack, like looking like that type of stuff. Pause.
But there's differences retail to retail though.
Oh, 100%. Cause what retail shoe I had? Oh, my Fearless Ones. Luckily my parents got these from me for retail. The bottom of these ones was like slightly darker than another person's pair that I saw. Cause like mine, I double checked mine, make sure everything was good, and it's still the same color.
I actually got a pair. I actually got a pair with 2 different color soles from retail.
Yeah, and
slightly.
Yeah, you made a video about that, and like even that threw me off. So it's like,
yeah,
the whole game itself, no matter whether it's retail, resale, UAs, like everything in general is just a big fuck up, and it's causing a lot of people to get angry, no matter how you spend it. You know what I'm saying? Like for me personally, you think my black ass is finna spend $2,200 on Travis Scott ones when I can put $100 towards something else? You got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
And I already said about that. Like I said that when did them shits drop last year? When did the ones drop? Last year or 2 years ago?
I think it was 2019.
I said back
What,
then.
the Travis?
Yeah. That's what I'm asking about. Yeah, I said last year that like I'm done. I would never buy a pair of resale. I just can't trust it. Let me see something. Hold on. We got a hello.
$2,200 on Travis Scott.
Hello.
I actually hit on the Travis Scott.
Hold on.
Yeah. The
Man,
ones.
get the hell up out of here. He ain't about to goddamn come up here with a feet. Nigga came over here with nah, buddy. Buddy.
And Tony, there was another thing that I had mentioned on Dan D's stream like quite a couple times because I was blessed to be on the stream a couple times.
I remember you now. Yeah, okay. I knew you looked familiar. I remember seeing you on there. I forgot what y'all was talking about. It was a topic. I don't know what the fuck it was about. I cannot remember, but I remember seeing you on there.
Yeah, I want to say I had mentioned. Oh, it was during the what sneaker release was it, man? It was one of the sneaker releases where obviously we all took L's. It was damn near impossible to get. But I mentioned to him, I was like, D, you remember back in like 2019, 2018 that GOAT and Foot Locker came into a partnership for $200 million?
Yeah.
And so that's when the wheels started clicking again. It's like, and that's when MK brought up the fact that StockX is obviously feeding that early product just to make the hype shoe up again, or make the shoe price inflate. I was like, that's GOAT probably doing the same damn thing too. So what do you think? Not only the pairs are being backdoored to other people.
Allegedly, it's big business.
Allegedly, my bad.
Big business.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
But don't you think that GOAT was probably one of the first ones to do this too before StockX?
Of course.
Allegedly.
Hey, Kaylin in the back. Listen, man, I had to take you out. You got a picture of some shorty up there. You know what I'm saying? I thought we was gonna get a girl in there. You came in there with a man voice. I just cannot trust it, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo.
You better show your face, bro. You can't be. I thought we had a shorty come up.
That shit threw me off too, man.
I don't look, man. You might be 100% real, but you better change your profile picture to damn something else, bro. You can't be having no female picture and expect you got to speak. You better change your voice or something, man. I don't know what the hell going on, man.
Oh shit.
But nah, yeah, I feel you on that. Yo, Trey,
so messed up. I have a pair of women's Tochi, and one of the two boxes have a darker red than the other.
Yeah, it's definitely the case. When it comes to them shoes, certain shoes, you get different leathers on different shoes. The toe box is tumbled on one. Salute to I am Chris, and the other one is totally fucked up. But let me Trey, I'm gonna get someone else in real quick because we're about to be wrapping it up. I got Zaya here. He's about to be going live in a few, and I want to get these last people on the panel to get them a little chat. All right.
Hey, no problem, man. Y'all appreciate y'all, brother. Y'all take it easy.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Yeah. All right, let me see, man. My man Ernest in this bit. What's going on, Ernest? Slick got the slick back. What's good, man?
Yo, what up, big dog?
What's going on?
Hey, so I'm a fan of both of yours. First, I've been following you, Tony. Okay, on my YouTube feed, you used to come up for like shoes.
You see, so
like,
messed up. I have
hold on 1 second. Hold on. We're gonna get to the donations. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So I've been watching you, and you would come on my YouTube feed, right? And all of a sudden, like last year around like September, MK started popping up, and I was like, "What's this dude about?" And I started watching his YouTube videos, and I became a fan. And me and my brothers were started watching them, and then So I just started getting UAs. I'm like MK. When I can't cop retail, I'll go UA, right? But my brother, he had a pair of the Storm Blue ones, right? And I went to my brother's house, and he was like, "Hey, check these out." And I was like, "You got these?" And I was like, "Dang, man, you paid freaking $1,500?" And he was like, "Yup." And then he's like, "I'll be right back. I'm going to the restroom real quick." And I'm like, "All right." And I stayed in his room, and I was like, "You know what? Let me legit check this right now, real quick, right?" And he was gone for like 20 minutes, and I was checking his shoe, and I was like, "Dang, this shoe! I can't believe you paid $1,500 for this shoe." You know what I mean? And then like a month later, I go back to his house, and he's like, "Hey, you want to know something?" I'm like, "What?" He's all, "These aren't real." And I was like, "What?"
On the media side, go ahead.
Hey, man.
Ernest, you muted. Ernest, you muted. Ernest, you muted. Go ahead. You're good now. Go ahead.
Look here, man.
I heard him, but it like went out. Hold on. I think it's a connection.
Yeah.
Unmute yourself one more time. We can't hear you. Damn.
the motherfucking sneaker gods talking right there, bro.
Yeah, his brother goddamn clapping his shit. Back out, come back.
His brother, pay attention. His shit right now. His brother like, oh, he trying to air my shit out.
You might
he said, cut that motherfucker off, man.
You might gotta,
You might tell everybody my goddamn business.
You might gotta back out and come back in, Ernest. We can't hear you.
He's still talking, man.
Yeah, you gotta holler at your brother, Ernest.
Back
bro.
out, back out, Ernest.
Shit, bro.
Back out real quick, Ernest. I'm gonna kick him and I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna have to kick him real quick because his shit ain't working, bro.
His brother somewhere like, man, he needs to mind his fucking business.
You doing too much, man. You got your first and last name up here too, motherfuckers gonna go.
You see, but listen, that just goes along with the point that, at least in my opinion, like I gotta tell you that UA.
Right.
Like, bro, I'm not selling shit to you. It's none of your fucking business. I don't gotta tell you if they UA or not. Like what they try to do is they try to make the UA people feel like they lesser people, right?
Right.
When you walk up in the spot, you gotta announce to the whole motherfucking spot that your shit is UA.
No bullshit.
I don't gotta announce it's UA until we are making some sort of transaction.
No,
Right.
and I feel that, and I feel that, because at the end of the day, like, it's the same thing for me on YouTube. Do I gotta announce every time I do? Hey, my name is Tony D. I started doing UAs. Every time? Do I have to always completely?
And listen, with all due respect to Ernest, like, it doesn't necessarily mean that like his legit checking is bad. It just goes to show you that, bro, like, shit is coming from across the water. If you still think in 2005 and the 2000s, bro, you losing, bro, because it's getting better and better every single
bullshit.
Hey, when I was a kid, UAs, like the swoosh was really bad. Like I used to have to wear UAs because I couldn't afford, the real Jordans, right? And it was bad. So when I think of UAs, it was from my previous experience when I was a kid, having to go to the swap meet and wear like some fake shoes. So like my stigma was different, but now, dude, it's a whole different game in terms of quality. And so, like I said, I'll try retail, but if I can't cop retail, then I have no problem going UA. But yeah, my brother knows, man. Like, but me and my brother, he like.
Hey, do you look at your brother different now?
There's no shame in it. What's that?
Do you look at your brother any different now? Is he less flyer now that you know the secret?
No, what? No way, dude. No way, bro. No way, man. But hey, we were at Home Depot yesterday, and he was wearing some Jordans, right? And the guy working there, man, he stops like driving the forklift, and he looks at our brother. He's like, "Hey, those are cool shoes," and we're like,
"That's all I get, man."
He was like looking at him. Huh?
That's all I hear, man.
What?
That's all I hear in my shit. They look good.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I hear, bro. Them shits look good.
Yeah.
That shit got his brother coming through on him.
You feel calling the company right now, like, man, he ain't pay his portion. He ain't pay his portion of the phone. Cut his shit off.
The forklift drivers on here live, like, what? Them shits was fake.
Kind of get to a point where I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm not.
Yeah, you gotta get in the spot and sit there, bro. If you driving.
Yeah. Matter of fact, in all honesty, it's probably better not.
Yeah. Hey, Ernest, Ernest, we got a new policy. We don't support driving while streaming right now. So, and I'm about to wrap this up anyway, man.
All right,
bro. I forgot, Zaya. I do need to practice that along with you. That driving while streaming, because we had to.
And listen, it's no hate, bro. But last thing, look, these conversations get passionate, bro. And when I know me, like when these conversations so passionate, it's hard for me to even sit in the chair. Tony, I don't know if you've ever noticed, like when we be talking and having these combos, you don't see that I be pacing.
Yeah,
because it be getting me, it gets to you, bro. So you don't want to have that feeling while you driving, and then
Yeah.
I don't want to wish that on nobody. You know what I'm saying?
And road rage and all that. So yeah.
No, you get hyped and your fucking heart start racing. And
so I'm at the 2 hour and 48 minute mark. I see these lives be like 3 hours long. I can't help it. I'm having a good time. I'm sitting back, sipping, drinking.
It's a good conversation though, man. It always
that's what's up.
Now, Zaya, I knew you were gonna come in and kind of switch some stuff over, so I wanted to let you do that. And then I'm gonna let you do your thug this. I'm gonna let I know you're about to go live, so if people want to head over and watch that, they can.
Yeah. I'm gonna have a few points that on your live I heard that sometimes I try not to jump in only because I can, I'm a content creator. I have a platform to speak.
Yeah.
A lot of other individuals don't have platforms to speak. So
Exactly.
I'd rather leave the space to them to be able to get their thoughts off. And then, I'll just react to it on my shit.
Yeah.
But I got a few points that I want to touch on with from your joint. And then, I've heard a few people mention at least the phrase that at least they feel like the UAs are real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kind of wanted to entertain that and entertain the platforms where, a lot of people sell these shoes, which is GOAT and StockX. So it's sort of a mixture of those two things put together, and then, just keeping the conversation going from where you got it.
Can we give them a hint of, I guess, the title, or at least what we said?
I don't think the title too clickbaity or nothing like that. It says UAs are real. And what comes with it when using StockX and GOAT platforms.
Basically,
nice.
Basically, me and Zaya had a little talk beforehand, and the moral of the story, or the question of the live, is who's the real scammer?
Yeah,
nice.
Who's the real scammer? So, is it set up on YouTube?
Yep, I'm already set up. Let me see it. What is it? I'll put 855. I'll create it, and then I could pop the link.
All right, bet. All right, so I don't know if you want to say anything, Zaya, or end it off, or you have any question from MK, or have y'all, MK got anything? I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
I'm good, fellas.
I'm good. All right, I appreciate y'all. I know there's a couple people in the back. I gotta wrap this thing up because I gotta go help Nicole downstairs with some stuff. And I got some donos I gotta read because I don't want to get impeached, man. So
boy, don't get impeached out this.
I'm trying not to, man. All right, y'all.
All right, fellas.
Yep.
All right, salute.
Yep.
All right, bro.
Yep. All right, man. Salutes to everybody. My bad if I wasn't able to get to you. It was a lot of people in there today. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. We're gonna read some of these donos real quick, and we're gonna get our Thug Thistle. And then when Zay gives me the link, I'll give y'all the link in the chat. But we got Warren Thomas who dropped some $5 off and said, I'm cool with resell, but when they have 40 to 50 pairs and then they have the nerve to charge us thousands of dollars, that's where I draw the line. That's what is all consumed of at this part, Warren. That's the game. That's what we are on right now, like at this point, So I feel you on that. And I'm Chris. I saw you said with the $4.99 that the QC so messed up. I have a pair of UNC's in Chicago's. One of the toes are darker than the other. I have a similar issue, not color, but the leather is more tumbled on one than the other. So I feel you. That's a big problem for a minute now. High in July donated $9.99 and said UAs get a bad rep because kicks are associated with the status and wealth. Until people wear what they want, people will stay complaining. The market is saturated with people trying to flex, not themselves. I get you. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't look at sneakers as status or wealth. Because I know people out there that will buy shoes before buying a house. So I understand that. That's a facade to me at the end of the day. That's one reason why I had to go and buy a house. Because I had a Challenger, but I was staying in an apartment. How backward was that? You feel me? So I feel you on that. Salutes to Turtle Dick Berry for the $2. The checkers on Tony's live. Get the fuck out of here. Hit the motherfucking like button. Hit that motherfucking like, man. You enjoy the live, man. Hit that motherfucking like button, bro. I hope you guys appreciate these lives and that we can continue to fucking do our Thug Thizzle. And the donations were like off the fucking charts. It fucked up this bitch, and she was spazzing out. So it is what it is. Zaya posted the link in the chat. I'm gonna post it one more time. You guys can head over there and check it out if you want to. He's talking about basically who's the real scammer when it comes to being a reseller. Salutes to motherfucking Rob Dollar Beats. Rob, is that the real you, Rob? Can you please text me right now on the phone so I can make sure I give you a wrench? Salutes to motherfucking Rob Dollar Beats, who will be... That's my big bro. He will be making a return pretty soon on YouTube as well. Please, Rob Dollar, once again, text me right now so that I can wrench you up, because I don't know why you don't have a wrench in here. So you're making me start to feel like it's a fake Rob. I just need a text message. But yeah, guys, hit that motherfucking like button on your way out. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to put the link in the chat for y'all to go and check out Zaya's chat. Salutes to the Section 8. Salutes to the Hollywood side. Salutes to all my fucking people in the building. Salutes to my Monolithic Kicks in the motherfucking building. And I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I hope that y'all enjoyed today's stream. 3-hour mark. I have no problem with people who buy UAs, who rock UAs. And I come from that era. I come from the UA side. You know what I'm saying? You are no less of a man. You're no rich or poor, no fake or real. depending on what the shoes you wear. It has nothing to do with your status at the end of the day. So fuck what people are talking about. And you know, it is what it is, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next one, man. It's your boy Tony D2 Wild. I'm checking in. I'm checking out. Peace, bro. See y'all probably tomorrow or maybe Wednesday. But I just have to wait and see, bro. It's coming soon.